Gosh, yeah. Oh, I should. Okay, there we go.
What's good, Steve?
Wait, no, I can't do the camera. I got
Willy,
I'm not in my normal setup, so I don't know if I sound like shit or anything.
You
it's
sound
a
a little
distorted, but it's not that
You're
bad.
good.
Yeah.
No,
I can tell it's Willy Mac though. So that's
good.
Willy Mac.
It's the robot that we programmed to sound
robot.
like
Yeah, robot Mac. That's what's
okay.
Noxin mirrors on this stream.
So wait, just real quick, right? Because I think that a lot of people I see talking about this situation seem to either be really misinformed or like just not really seem to understand what the other people are talking about, right? So I don't want to do that to you either.
Let's just discuss like what the ground is, and this will just be part of the conversation when we start.
What do you think Technical's what do you think his stance on Zero is, and what do you think he actually is calling for people to do?
Do we want to do this before or after we start?
Well, I was more just wondering, like, what do you think his actual stance is? This is a good
conversation we're having right now, because maybe I am misunderstanding this, but other people in the chat might be too, you know?
It's possible, and that's the thing, right? I don't want to, like, if we start jumping into different topics, it'd be a bad thing if I totally misunderstand.
If we get confused, I'll be like, I'm a little confused. Can we redefine what we're talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
We're just going to be normal, right? This isn't
this isn't like flamenco versus Nick.
I was about to say, what the fuck is
this? I don't even know what I came into.
Because sometimes I'll like I go
can't,
on for like a long
when that started going down, I was
like,
I can't even fucking do this. And they started screaming. I'm like, I'm going upstairs, dude. I'm grabbing a piece of pizza.
Oh no, like because the thing is, I'll sometimes like I'll make like a really long point, and I'll figure out that I was like talking about something completely different than the other guy.
I mean, I'm sure it'll happen if we're just casually talking, right? I mean, if it does, we'll just fucking adjust and whatever.
So like I guess when I first saw the video that Technicals put out for Zero, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember I hadn't watched it through at the time, so I was doing it live on the stream. And legit, like when it came to the DM messages, right, with the 14-year-old, I remember like on the stream, like I stopped streaming right then and there because like I didn't know anything about it, and just seeing it right like that, it didn't look right to me, right? Like I was like, oh, hold on, full stop, right? So I can completely understand everybody else having that reaction and forming an opinion right then and there, right? I could totally.
I mean, honestly, when I watched it, I didn't even notice the DMs because he flashed them on screen so fast, and I just trusted, you know, it's tech. I really like this guy. He probably, if it's important, he'll read it. And then he just went on about like the Katie allegations for the one screenshot we don't have. When honestly, I was sitting there thinking, like, when I looked back at the video the second time and I paused and read that shit, I was like, dude, this is vital to read. I was like, these DMs from Skip are vital to read, and there's other DMs that I think I don't know how other ways to put it besides he is flirting with a 14-year-old in those DMs.
So the way is it 19 to 14? That's the age.
19
to 14.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like 5. I
Yeah,
thought it was like
years.
I thought it was like a 21-year-old, 22-year-old, something like that.
No.
So like.
I
they could be two high schoolers because if the guy was held back a year.
I mean,
and he was
look,
if they went to the same high school,
right?
But nobody's making the art. Like if they went to the same high school or any of that shit, fine. But it's just not the case, right? She thought he was a really
first year in America.
If you've read her twit longer, which I feel like it's kind of weird that Tech didn't even read her twit longer either. Like I find that all fucking weird. We're hearing about Zero suicide and all the sympathy for him. But we are hearing about.
I can see that. Well, I've been watching Augie's, right? Like Crow mentioned, and they like okay. So watching that, the way it's presented, yeah, I can kind of see like, oh, okay, yeah, Technicals actually looks kind of bad here. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, how are you not reading the allegation coming from the person making the allegation in your video?
Yeah.
Didn't she walk some about it, say it wasn't even that? But hold on.
No. Look, here's the thing, and it's maybe it's because we covered just so many allegations, right?
Yeah.
One thing I noticed in a lot of these stories, right? They'll show you a screenshot of something, right? And it could be questionable, it could look bad, it whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll say something else happened, right? Which is substantially worse than what they're showing you. And they'll say, well, I don't have that though, right? Like, here's this message. He was totally chatting with me. And also he told me to masturbate on camera. I don't have that one though, right? It happens so fucking often. And like,
but I mean, look, I agree if it came out that it was fake. I don't even know if I should say. I feel like I should save this for the stream, but I guess I could say it here. But we're just fucking stuck.
We're streaming right now.
Oh, we are streaming. I didn't know.
We've been streaming. Yeah.
Look,
I would agree
with
poke
you.
Willy about his mic. Sounds off.
Yeah, my bad. I'm not at my place because it's Thanksgiving weekend. But I'd agree with you if it wasn't for the fact that the dude admitted it, and then he has not outright said no, that shit didn't happen. Like, I went and asked Tech, like, hey, can you get me in contact with Zero? Because right now I'm not sure. Did this DM happen? Did it not? I want to know. And if I just get a yes or no answer from Zero, that's the best I could do, right? Because Skype has deleted all the message history.
Yeah.
And we can't go back and find that thing. And I asked Tech, like, hey, can I talk to Zero? And he goes, no, Zero won't answer that for you. And I'm like, well, why? Why wouldn't he answer that for me? He's like, well, because Zero's talking to lawyers. I'm like, he did a whole hour-long video with you, and he can't tell me yes or no.
Well,
if he did the thing
isn't technicals part of
being
the
accused
lawsuit?
of?
Isn't technicals part of the lawsuit?
I don't know. They're fucking suing.
That from
they're fucking suing people for underage drinking or some shit.
I heard that from Tom.
Look. All I'm saying, and then you know what? I follow
there, but just
quick. Let me finish though.
Yeah.
I finished up by going, all right, and we're talking about the Ice Cube thing from what I'm talking about, right? The pictures, asking for the pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when I said, hey, Tech, did he tell you outright that doesn't exist? He didn't do that. And Tech goes, no, he wouldn't tell me.
Okay.
I'm like, look, dude, if you can't outright deny the main allegation happening, that's kind of a and you at one point admitted that allegation, that's a problem. That's a red flag for me. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, this is from the Twitch or this is from the actual DMs?
This is them just talking from making video.
I don't like that.
I reached out and talked to Technicals because I was just like, hey, I don't see where he's coming from. Let me reach out and talk to him like a normal person instead of just this weird Twitter shit where we're just being really snide with each other. And so I reached out and we had a conversation. I was like, look, the big thing is did those happen or not? What does he say? You know, because that's all we can go off of. We can't get a hold of Katie. Katie's gone off the fucking grid, right? She doesn't want to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
So when he can't even give me an answer, I'm like, that's
sus for you.
That's sus to me, and especially since he's already admitted it. Now that he knows there's no evidence a year later, and since there was all these false allegations, since there's already been all these false allegations between the Sky House and the other things Zero disproved, it's now given this wave of, well, this one must be fake too. And I think that the overwhelming evidence is that it's probably not fake.
Well, I don't think it's fake, but I'm talking specifically about him messaging the girl, right?
Yeah.
Again, when it comes to him making requests for her to do things, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that. And the other thing is I
understand have him admitting it though.
But we also have him admitting to showing hentai to minors.
Hold on. Yeah, this is another thing I want to talk about. Okay. Yeah, he admitted to showing hentai to minors. They were looking at waifus. So if it's not hentai, I mean, is there just a chance he just understood what she was saying with that post? I did that. They're looking at
it's a pretty big difference. No, hold on.
I didn't know the difference until
Willy. I like the weeb shit, right? I'm a total fucking weeb. Anime, everything, right? Big fucking difference when they're talking about waifus and hentai. Big fucking difference. I get big titties and shit like that, but it's different.
It's anime totally girls
different.
With kids. I mean,
it's different, dude.
Okay.
It is.
Look, and to be fair, do you think because everyone in that house
when they say hentai, they are referring to hardcore fucking they're not even referring to like regular kind of porn. They're referring to some raunchy ass shit when they're saying hentai. Right.
All right. Fair enough then. Fair enough.
Yeah,
I just think, dude, look, they're already looking at big anime titty people. I can get if they just went ahead and he was like, I'll just concede.
We say big anime titty people. When they say waifus, they're just talking about anime girls from regular anime.
Sure.
They were regular fucking girls. They'll call it waifus. That's what I mean. It's not even all fucking lewd, right? It's not even that.
Yeah.
So when they're saying hentai, it's something very specific. And he confessed to that, and we find out that didn't happen.
Can we pull up his tweet longer just so we can see what he confessed to?
Yeah.
Like, exactly. Does he say, yes, we looked at hentai, or what?
Hold on.
Do you have it,
So, like, what's the problem with... Is
don't.
it just, like, having zero on the platform in general? That...
Well,
like,
my problem is, like, look, I
the
don't know. Part of me thinks, like, look, if you're out of jail, like, I feel like you should be allowed back on YouTube, dude. Like,
so the thing is, I don't think any of us can, like, really say anything about that, because this just... I know you said something about...
my pay grade, too.
Yeah, more like, I was going to say, the problem with that statement is, like, we got, like, fucking... the entire idea of even talking about it is we have fucking MiniLad and Red Kiwis both on the platform right now making videos, right? And there is no question, right? There's no confusion in what fucking happened. We have hardcore evidence. We have the actual messages that show everything, plus their confession. And both of them, I think, tried to fucking do the I'm depressed and bad state of mind.
That's literally everybody does that. Maker does that. I get it, dude. If you're caught with fucking doing questionable shit with kids, I'd be suicidal too. I agree with that. He probably was. You know, I don't doubt it. You know, the thing is that I don't think MiniLad was suicidal. I don't think MiniLad was suicidal. Like, MiniLad threatened to kill himself to get the nudes too. Right, and then he threatened to hurt himself
if you
out of the
allegation.
allegation.
I will kill myself.
Yeah,
so
like,
you can't out me.
He's a very unique case. He's a very fucking unique case.
But I mean, Lion Maker was fucking doing that shit, though. I think.
You know, let me say this. I still don't know, and I agree. Now I'm being swayed more so in this direction. Yeah, I don't get why his tech is. Like, it really does.
Why are you going so hard on this guy?
Yeah, I'll be clear. I don't understand the welcome back. I don't understand the welcome back.
Like I posted the YouTube. Well, you're welcoming back.
I don't know what's wrong with Technical's video, to be honest, because like all he did was add more nuance and he proved some truths. And he wasn't defending Zero. I can see he did take it like that Zero. Because, like, if someone's lied about,
if you think that video is anything but a defense,
then like that's kind of like vindicated.
You're just wrong. The video is a complete defense of Zero.
Well, okay.
And it's so otherwise, he's wrong. That's not true.
Or is it setting some records straight?
Steve, can I ask you a question though? And Willy, same thing, right? Mm-hmm. In that video, right?
Yeah.
Does he at any point is he disproving statements that were made about Zero?
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning with the fake stuff, the stuff that's actually fake, he disproves, and then he runs excuses essentially the rest of the video. You know?
Does he actually?
Like, how much of the video is he focused on this 14-year-old girl? Because I thought he just like
over half of it, probably.
Over half?
Probably over half of the video is about her. Yeah.
I didn't think.
I don't remember half.
What is it? I don't have a timestamp. It's the video. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was most of the video. Yeah.
Because when I saw it, he brings it up, right? Mentions the message.
Well, this is when he brings up Chili. He brings up the suicide. Like, all of that is related to this.
No.
From the moment to suicide to the end, it is about Katie.
Yeah. Okay.
That's most of the video, and from what I remember. But I mean, again, I haven't pulled it up. I haven't timed it. But that's most of the arguments, I feel.
Let's see.
I think that video is a defense of him. I don't know. It's literally, I don't know how you can view it any other way, son. I don't know.
Yeah, you replied to me on Twitter today. Remember we had that.
Or not send Steve. Sorry.
Yeah,
Steve
you gotta mix up. No, but Willy, I did ask you about this, and you're like, "What did you say?" It is a defense. Anything, you'd have to do some insane mental gymnastics or something.
I think it's complete mental gymnastics to say, "Oh, he was just giving a fair take down the middle." A fair take down the middle would be, and I don't think he has to. Right? It's his YouTube channel. He's formed his opinion. As long as he shows all the facts. I think that's fair enough, right? I don't think it has to be down the middle. However, if I think you're talking about allegations, I think you got to kind of talk about what does Katie's allegations say. I think you got to read the really suspect.
Willy.
You can't verify any of it.
The problem is,
if the Skype messages
are suicide twit longer.
But the problem is, Willy, in the video, he shows the messages.
Hold on, no, let me respond to Steve there real quick.
Go ahead.
Steve, you're saying you can't verify. You can't verify what Zero says either.
Yeah.
It's essentially a big trust me, bro. Like he won't do it again.
Well, yeah, but the problem is he's the one being accused.
He has. Like, wouldn't there be more accusations coming out with more kids? Because like
maybe he got better at hiding
like
it.
if there was ever a case study where you had someone who had inappropriate contact with a minor be in charge of a bunch of kids and no other allegation come out.
Well, like, okay, so Xylee says it wasn't a fair take down the middle. Context was missing.
How? Okay. Because he didn't read the DMs.
You're saying he didn't do more with the other kids. The other kids are all boys. I don't know. Like I don't know what Zero's sexuality is, but yeah, if he manages a bunch of players that are boys,
but wouldn't those boys know like girls?
And hold on, why does he need multiple victims for him to be guilty in this case?
Yeah,
I don't think
there
that's
needs
true
to be
either.
multiple victims.
No,
I'm saying like if it's just like this, these messages.
Hi, everybody.
I'm kind of leaning. Oh Jesus, I'm definitely leaning more towards RFC right now. Yeah. Holy shit!
All right, so hi everybody.
Look, I guess.
What's your opinion on this, Aura?
I just jumped into chaos.
Tomorrow's Zero interview. I mean, a technicals interview is gonna be really fucking awkward then if this keeps up.
I guess the question is, how can you look at this guy sending the Skype messages that he did, admitting what he did, and then taking it back, and then just hearing him be like, "Well, I'm from Chile," and then just be like, "All right, I'm cool with it all." Like, no, at least what he did was guilty, right?
Yeah, well,
messages are guilty. You see those.
I don't think he's even bringing up the Chile thing. I think that's just like speculation. There was something you were saying.
I brought that up. To be fair, like
here's the thing: he doesn't even outright. You guys are saying, well, we need evidence of that. Zero doesn't even deny it didn't happen. I mean, come on.
Zero.
Technicals himself, the guy who did defense of him, said, yeah, he was a danger. Nobody's arguing with you, Willy, that he was a danger to kids.
Is Willy cutting out for you guys?
Yeah, he is.
Sorry,
he's not in display.
He's not like saying that he should be around kids though or anything. He's not saying he should be led back into the Smash community or go to tournaments or anything like that. You're just like, welcome back to the platform. Like, if you want to make videos, because this is from what 2016 was it? No.
Where was his victim with Katie? When did that happen? Right, that happened online.
Because when he was 19, and he's
so we're welcoming back. We're
welcoming 26.
Wait, hold on. I wanted to bring this up beforehand because the welcome back thing, I do agree with Willy on some of it, right? I understand the point Steve's going to make too. But as far as the idea of him not showing evidence in his video or going over the accusation, right? He does show the screenshot of the message. I understand you said he flashed on screen. He does show it in his video, right? He does talk about it. I didn't like the way it was presented, right?
Yeah,
and I said that, right? But he does show you the evidence.
Yeah, he gives you the info.
But before we go into the rest of it, though, I understand he doesn't go into the rest of her accusation and everything. But again, she can't prove it, right? Like, she can't prove it.
Well,
I understand the confession.
What can she not prove?
She says she didn't save any screenshots of the conversation.
Of him actually,
the conversation's there. We don't see that screenshot, but the other conversation is bad enough for me.
Okay.
Well, in her twit longer, she said she didn't save the proof of the Ice Cube shit.
Yeah, that we don't
know. Willy, hold on.
The solicitation, the actual solicitation.
There's something that Technical shows in his recent video on the band Nairo thing, and it's a tweet from like somebody within the Smash community about how he can't come back specifically because he was requesting nudes from a minor, right? Like it's a different level, Willy, like than just flirting, demanding, them to engage in sex. Yeah, it's different. It's different.
I think that happened though. There's no reason for me to, but that's the equivalent to my 12-year-old cousin, autistic cousin, logged onto my computer. It's like we just got to believe.
No, what are you talking about? It's not equivalent at all.
Why is it how though?
Because I think it's just a bullshit excuse. I do.
No, it's not though.
Oh wait, Willy's kind of cutting out. I want to see it. Because he's chopping up for me. Yeah, you're like Jackson, and I don't want your audio to be like lagging.
Yeah, I have bad internet here. Unfortunately.
All right, yeah. So just try to let Willy finish his sentences because like he's lagging, and when we talk over him, it cuts.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just like make sure I know what he's saying. Like,
I think it's a bad excuse because it's just essentially he's suicidal, so he was sabotaging himself. I think that's a crap excuse. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Me,
okay.
So trust me, bro. That's it.
But, all right. Yeah. So I think I get it. So basically, your interpretation is like, the flirty shit is cringe, so it leads you more to believe that there was
the flirty shit is literally him being like, I want to touch you and more. Like, I want to pet you and more.
Yeah. So it's suggestive.
To me, like, that's really suggestive. And then I believe the Ice Cube stuff happened because he doesn't deny it even now. He does not deny it.
He didn't just not deny it. So basically, based on the level of the flirting, right, leads you to believe it. And then on top of that, like, it's the apology. Am I correct?
Well, it's the apology. He admits it. And then even to this day, when I tried to get a statement, like, not outright deny that this happened, he can't tell me yet. And here's the thing. We say he's sabotaging himself. We don't even know what he means by that. We don't know. Is it a lie? What's he mean by that? He doesn't explain. What did he do to sabotage himself?
But, like, I think it also has to do with him. He's in the middle of 2 lawsuits right now, so he has a lot of shit going on legally.
But he already made a whole video with technicals. Why can he do that?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's like the bare minimum. Everyone knows about the twit longer. Everyone knows about the Katie messages. They're public. They've been public for a while.
Who's he even suing? It doesn't even make sense.
That I don't know. See, so like that part I don't know.
Who Katie is.
No, well, I don't know if he knows who Katie is.
I don't know if he doesn't know who Katie is. They don't know who Katie's full name. They don't know where she lives.
Yeah, so like that's another thing.
Katie's remained completely anonymous throughout this. So
and then
I don't think
she's even know if she was 14
recently.
or not.
You get what I think.
Look, we know that he thinks that she was 14. She thinks that she was 14.
Yeah. So somebody, if that's a real person, said that they were 14, I believe, and Zero should have known that because it's like I think one of the first things posted in the DMs.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons like it could be suspicious is because Jisoo had a lot to do with it, and some of those screenshots came from this Katie individual. Which so like, I don't know what is the problem with this Katie individual, but I think I know what you're saying. Why you believe what you believe, which is whatever.
There's no reason for me not to. The only reason is that he's suicidal. That's the only reason to believe it.
Yeah. Well, like, and that's the thing. I think that's where the differentiation comes from.
Yeah, that's the fundamental disagreement with the two groups. Do you think him being suicidal? Do you think that's the excuse that he sabotaged himself? But we don't even know what he means by he sabotaged himself.
Well, I mean, okay, hold on. I think we can at least speculate on what he means by that if he did confess to something that didn't happen.
He doesn't say it didn't happen.
I'm talking about the sharing hentai with minors.
And that and the Leffen shit.
How does that read again in his tweet logger? Does he say I shared hentai with minors?
No, he doesn't address that. It's a separate thing that he apologized for. Zero apologizes consistently for shit, like no matter what. So it doesn't have to do with the Katie twit longer. This is a separate incident.
So the Katie twit longer came out, and Zero goes, I did it. I did it. And then somebody else says, okay, and he was also sharing hentai with minors. He goes, yes, I did that too. I did it.
Yeah,
right? That's the problem. That. He was confessing.
That's not even part of the twit logger. So how is that his suicide note to sabotage himself when that doesn't even happen in that?
No. That wasn't.
These things are all happening within the same time frame, though.
Yeah, like if he's confessing to other things that he didn't do, then
so this is enough for you guys to just be like, bring him back.
No, stop. I can't stop him from coming back onto the platform, period.
No, but to welcome him back, though, you know?
No, I mean, not really. It is what it is.
I don't even fucking know the guy. I really don't fucking care.
It just goes to
he can get railed by a fucking horse for all I care.
Yeah, like Crow doesn't know anything about Zero. I followed Zero for a long time. And like that's the thing. It's based on this part, the mental aspect, right? Which a lot of people do see suspicious. Which it is suspicious, especially like learning about this stuff for like the first time, right? But I don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
Think about it, guys. The defense you're making for him is a defense that he doesn't make for himself.
Yeah. No, I know, but like, what's the reasoning for that? Is it legality, or is it because he just doesn't know what he's doing?
Right now, apparently he says it's legality, but I mean that's the whole point of this.
You know? Well, I mean, look, I think the other thing is, as far as Zero as a person, right, Willy, like, I understand where you're coming from because we're normal people, right? I don't think Zero's like a normal person, and I'm not trying to be like a dick when I
mean, I don't know anything about that, right? I don't know.
He just from
the messages he sent to that girl, he's clearly not a normal person.
Look,
he's degen.
Yeah, well, he's degen, but like on top of that, like most of these Smash people. From what
are degen, they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just being degen, but like they're like, you know, the kind of like fucking cringy, socially awkward motherfuckers who never left their house.
Yeah,
that's not a good thing. That's parents take notes.
Can we agree that Tech is going way too hard for this guy when we just don't know?
I agree. No.
I think Willy is correct. If you're telling me, right, that technicals can't even get Zero to deny that accusation, yeah. I can understand why you're saying it's weird for him to go hard for him, but also I don't think it's so much going hard for him as it is he's just like going into the entire Smash community, like, and he's been doing it for like the longest fucking time.
But the other stuff is like black and white. Like,
what's the main problem, I guess, and which video do we have a problem with? Because
I think it's the first video.
What actually happened to Zero is mostly about like what actually happened to him because no one knew. So I don't see the problem with that video. I don't see the problem with like his video addressing narrow shit, which I do think is worse than what Zero did. I think
you don't see a problem with his first video. I mean, I feel like that's all we've been talking about.
Yeah, no, I don't see a problem with it.
Like, because the way I see it is, he's not really. Is it the welcome back part? Because the first part,
it's everything. It's how he portrays the defense. It's how it's just making excuses.
I don't think. Look, to be clear, I don't think he's making all that many excuses for it. Right? I don't think he's.
Well,
really
all right.
making
Can we define what making excuses is?
Well, I mean, he says.
Can you point to an example of an excuse?
The one thing, he says it happened, and he also says there's no evidence for the.
He's saying, look, this happened. There's no evidence of this, but he doesn't say that Zero hasn't said it didn't happen. He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. He doesn't read the DMs. He doesn't. There's not a. He makes excuses like, well, he was suicidal, which I believe. Yeah, sure, that's probably true. He goes ahead and he says, well, Chile, here's the law in Chile. He was abused growing up. He was bullied in high school. Like, those are excuses. Textbook, right? That's textbook excuses. Is there any other way to frame that?
I think the reasoning for it, because like we were going over that actually. I think the way he described it is like, I think people were so upset because he humanized Zero. Would you describe that's what he did? By chance, or that's not the way you see it? You think it was more?
He's trying to humanize Zero's actions towards that girl. Yes.
Yeah. Like, do you think it was just an example to explain why Zero is mentally like?
Yeah, he's trying to be like, this is why he did these things. Yeah, he is. That's an excuse though to me. It's like, this is why he did it. Feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I think it actually works the opposite way because you could argue that, based on people who've been abused growing up, like they're more inclined to be predatory.
I don't know the stats for anything on that. And honestly, here's how I really feel. I hope Zero is innocent of it, right? I hope he goes on and he doesn't do anything fucked up and it's healthy and all that shit. I don't know if I'm the one willing to take that risk and welcome him back though. Like
I don't think
to me all the evidence points to the other way. Like he's more dangerous than he isn't. You know?
Well, like no, I think people will agree with you on that.
Those texts with Katie, if they are real, like he's like, I don't condone that at all. Like no.
He said if anything, with the conversation I had with him, basically he said if anything does come out to prove him wrong, like he's gonna like walk it back and shit like that. Like not walk it back, but like
I mean, dude, his career would be in serious trouble if he did that though. Because think about it, then he's the guy that welcome back the pedophile.
Well, I mean,
something happens again in the future. That's literally he's taking responsibility for.
Before you say that, he's actually going after people for doing that in the narrow situation. So
but just because he handles that situation,
I'm just pointing it out, right? So like it might benefit your point to say like he's clearly going after these people for welcoming back.
I think Tech is a pedophile.
Yeah,
I think Tech's a great dude, right? I love Tech. I'm Tech's biggest fan for probably the past 2 years. I'm still a fan of him. I still like him. I still like his videos. Right?
I feel he's just being like really misrepresented what his motivations and goals are, because right now he is actively going after everyone in Smash and people specifically for welcoming back Nairo and pointing out there's way more shit on this Nairo guy. And Nairo is someone who actually did engage with the minors.
Yeah, but he's saying, what about Nairo? I think it should be like, no, fuck both these guys. You know?
I think, he is still fuck both these guys.
Well, Nairo is way worse. Nairo's not even comparable, right? Nairo is
a lot of people talking.
Yeah. Look, I think one thing and you have to watch both videos to get this, right, is pointing out the massive inconsistency within the Smash community and how they're treating Zero, right? and how they've been treating Nairo, right? And I do think it's relevant to bring up again. Zero is being accused of engaging with a minor online, and the minor is saying like, she didn't actually send the images either, right? Whereas Nairo actually fucked a kid twice, right? Like it's
Nairo actually did shit at events, so yeah, that's the way worse.
Yeah, I'm just like
and he's been welcomed back to tournaments, and that's like because like
and the sexual activity with the minor took place at these Smash tournaments, right? It's insane. It's fucking insane.
Right, so you can imagine my concern, right? If they're willing to let that guy slide, where in this situation where I think it's also bad, and he still shouldn't be like even welcome back. I look at something, what the fuck is wrong with these people, dude?
Do you think there's any misinformation in Technical's video, Willy?
What did you say?
Do you think there was any misinformation in his video?
No, I don't know if Tech is somebody that would put any misinformation in his video. I don't, not knowingly. If there is, then I think it would be a genuine mistake.
Yeah,
I think like the stuff he creatively chooses to not talk about.
Let me just get the super chat really quick. So I think it's the first part to set up Nairo as a bigger problem in the Smash community. In the Zero video, he had a fair chunk of it dedicated to Nairo. Then he releases the Nairo video.
Yes, it was. I asked him that.
Yeah. You have to watch both videos to get that.
The Nairo video is literally him walking back a bunch of the criticisms people had for the Zero video. That's how I view that video.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll consider it walking back because he's like, I never took back the.
Guys, I was just welcoming back to YouTube. It's like, well, he was never banned from YouTube. He was canceled by the Smash community. Welcome back to the Smash community. Like, I don't know how else to do it that way.
I mean, but it could just be a suggestive term, like, welcome back to YouTube. Like if you take a long ass hiatus, welcome back. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. I'll put it like this: Technicals is saying that's why he did it. You basically have to say Technicals is lying about it.
No,
I mean, you have to.
All right, I'll say this. I actually do think he's just being stubborn about it. Absolutely.
Okay, so you think he's being stubborn to design, because that's the only way to view it.
I think he was called out for that, and then him at the beginning of that video is trying to be like, no, guys, it's just YouTube. No, on Twitter, no, hold on. On Twitter, he literally replies to a tweet Elvis had from him being like, no, he was welcoming him back to the community, not tournaments, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a tweet he sent to me?
But
I'd have to look at it, but I feel
hold on. I don't think that Technicals himself is a member of the Smash community and could welcome him back to anything other than YouTube.
Tech is a member of the Smash community.
Technically, but
technically, but like
I don't think he has any pull in it. I don't think he has any pull in it.
Dude, he's literally gotten people banned before. Yeah, he has massive pull in it.
Does he? Do you think? Yeah. I really don't think he'd be like capable of what do you call it? Bringing Zero back into
the whole community ratioing for the shit. He has massive pull in it, man.
He is ratioing the entire commentary community too.
He's the only one in there that can make videos. Everyone else streams and doesn't.
What's up, Crow?
Okay, sorry.
I don't think
so. We have the twit longer.
I sent both Katie and Zero. Zero's first, Katie second.
Okay. So, do you I guess, Willy, do you want me to pull up the twit longers here for both of these people? Because
just pull up the Zero one because we know the Katie one. At least I don't know if you've watched it.
The Zero shit is horrible. He's like confesses to everything. I cancel myself.
But I can understand why anyone would look at this, right, and immediately go, okay, he's clearly fucking guilty, right? I can understand that. But also,
he admits to it. Of course, everyone would think that.
But also, I think it's fair to point out that around the time he's confessing to this, he then goes on to confess to a ton of shit, and some of it.
What is a ton of shit that he confessed to?
Everything.
Any accusation that got made of him, Willy, at this time, he would say yes, it's true.
Literally, he combated most of it. I swear. I thought he did at least.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't combat anything. I swear to God, Willy, if somebody said, Zero, you shoved a ham sandwich up your ass before blowing a child, he would have said, yes, I did that too.
He'd been I don't remember doing it, but I'm sorry.
I'd have to go back and actually look at the original stuff, but I thought he did combat a lot of it, and people were on his side for a lot of it until this happened. but maybe I'm wrong.
People give false confessions all the
a long
time.
time.
Oh boy.
That I don't remember. That was like a minute ago. It feels longer than
It's been like a year.
Zero rolled on literally everything. He like I don't. One of the things, and we've been blasting Zero for it like nonstop, is that he literally rolls over on any accusation that got made at him at this time.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he is.
No, he's an idiot.
But
that's why I didn't want to like even try.
Okay, can we say he's out of that headspace now?
Wait, okay, what?
Oh, that he's not in like a depressive head state on. I think it's safe to say.
He can't.
I don't know.
He is in a state of mental depression that is
Yeah.
affecting his
Well,
he does have legal counsel.
Because here's the thing. This is still not. He still has not denied this. He still hasn't.
no, yeah,
That's
but
the
he's.
big
I
thing
don't
with
know.
this. You guys are saying like, oh, it's
I
just,
agree with
to me,
Willy.
I'm like, bro, it's not even denied. It's not even
So
denied
did
yet.
you talk to
Even
Zero
this day.
directly, or did you just talk?
No, I
to
talked to
technicals?
technicals. Tech asked Zero, and he talked to Zero beforehand, right? He didn't talk to me and then talk to Zero. He just said, "Hey, no, he didn't give you that answer either." You know?
So okay. Let me. I will go back and
Well,
I'll start reading some of the messages people left. Okay, and the super chat that I missed too. So just the first thing here.
Maybe he would have
Crows
right
of
tonight if
Judgment.
we got in touch with him.
Ask Willy Mac this: how could Zero be welcomed back to competition when he's not even allowed back?
Well, it's not back
right
to
now, he's still
competition. It's
banned.
apparently now it's welcome back to the community. So that just means the online community. And to me, he wasn't, at least as far as I know, he didn't do anything predatory towards people at events. He did it online.
I get it.
So
Well,
to me,
Willy's
so different.
Willy's reading
Rather than
between the
video
lines, right, Willy? That's what you're doing.
In between the lines of what? I'm reading what he said, right?
Yeah, no, but you're also reading between the lines, as in you're looking for the like. There's a hidden meaning of sorts, and when he says,
Of like, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. That
I'm
just
doing
means
what he responded to me with.
Oh, okay.
So like on here, like Elvis said when I did my video being like, my problem is you're welcoming back to tournaments, because I thought it was tournaments, right?
Yeah.
Elvis responded being like, no, he's welcoming them back to the community. And Technical's like, yeah, thank God for comprehension skills. So then when I was like, whoa, this is still fucked. Like, we're welcoming him back to the community that canceled him, is how I read that. Otherwise, what are we welcoming him back to?
Well, I mean, like, he was.
One, if you think he's guilty of the stuff that he did, which apparently Tech says, like, hey, the stuff he did was wrong, right?
Well, I think it's wrong to message the girl, period, right? And I say that, and again,
Flirt with
like, the only
the
reason
girl,
why I bring up the chili thing is just, again, I think it's wrong because where I grow up, right, and where you grow up, like, we understand it is fucking wrong, right? Where this guy grew up and where he lived his entire life, he understands, no, it's not wrong at all, right? It is a difference.
This is excuses for him, though.
I'm not making, I'm just pointing it out.
You're just factoring in, like, you're factoring nuance from other shit that could fucking be a potential. Yeah, it could be, but that's perspective based. You could see it as an excuse. You could see it as like an actual thing. You could take his suicidal fucking thing as an excuse.
I think it's important to bring everything up, right?
Or you could see it as like shit. He might be mentally damaged.
Because Willy, you're bringing up the claim this girl is making, which she says she cannot prove, right? Which is that he like. So I just want to bring everything up. That's all. Like, I'm not trying to say like this did or did not happen.
No, because we don't know.
Like, I don't know. It could have, like, just to be clear for everybody watching right now, it absolutely could have happened that he requested her to do this, right?
He hasn't denied it yet. I think it's definitely
Joey says, I swear Jiro denies ever soliciting images from a minor in his response video. It's a little hard to notice.
He says he never received images. He does not. Wait,
which comment did you say? Sorry, which
BMA Joey.
Just so I can bring it up on the screen.
1009.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, the problem is he doesn't say it. He says he doesn't. He never received images, which we already know he's never received images.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
He does not outright say it, and it's suspect. To me, it's sus.
I agree.
I can understand entirely why you're saying it's suspect.
Can you look at the tweet I sent you?
Oh, wait, hold on. In private chat or on Twitter?
On Twitter. I don't know. I didn't see private chat.
Let's send in private chat.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, well, I was just asking.
Oh God! Just chill in private chat.
Don't leak anything. Don't leak anything.
What do you?
Everything.
God damn it! I'm not gonna leak anything.
So sometimes,
the crux of the disagreement is: do you interpret sabotage as being that it didn't happen? And the problem I have is he won't even clarify that.
Okay, so all right, here we go. Do you just want to read through the entire thing?
No, just look at the bottom like couple, right?
Okay, here. What makes him a danger to children is he once admitted to asking for CP. IMO, we were giving this guy a lot of charity because he realized there's no evidence for it anymore. IGP, that's another face value takeaway though. The evidence of what happened is enough to keep him banned, but that doesn't mean at all that he is a current threat to children. And that's the takeaway I got. Dude should be allowed to redeem and live his life from making a mistake. And you said, as long as we are acknowledging that he was a threat back then, he said, I think you're assuming anyone disagrees with you on that. We all agree.
I mean,
dude. Well, I mean, there's no look. Even with what I said about the children thing, there's no way of denying that he would be a threat because even then, he thinks it's okay to talk to 14-year-olds, right?
Well, it's not just talk. It is very suggestive flirting, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with Willy.
Like, let's just call it what it is. I mean, he is flirting with this 14-year-old girl suggestively.
Yeah,
suggestively.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I don't think there's any denying it. I don't think Technicals is denying it, but I will agree. When he presents the information, I think he could absolutely handle that part better.
If he said in his video, yes, Zero was a danger to children back then, but I don't think he is now, do you think people would still agree with that video as much as they do?
I think he did say that in the video.
He doesn't say that.
I think people would still agree with it, yeah.
All right, I just wish he said that then, because it came away when
I agree with you.
I didn't get that entirely. At all.
Yeah. I don't think people would be disagreeing with him if he put that into his video. No.
And when did we start? With this other thing? When did we start welcoming back people who did this shit? It's so crazy. True. This is like brand new. Like I get Technicals is super entertaining. I fucking love him. But dude, how entertaining a video does it need to be for me to welcome back this guy? This is insane. It's like made the video defending him was going, yeah, he was definitely a threat back then, but he's not now. Trust me.
I think
that's the defense, bro.
I think the only disadvantage to you presenting that argument is that you keep cutting out as you're saying.
Yeah. But even
that's the only disagreement I have.
I can still hear him, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So nobody could hear me? Oh, dude.
No, you can hear it.
You just keep cutting out.
Yeah.
It still comes through. We just have to deal with it. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. But if I'm repeating anything you're saying, it's only because of that, buddy. That's
fair.
All right.
Okay, Zombie File, thank you for the super chat. This shit fucking sucks. I legitimately have zero clue what the fuck is happening, and I seriously have no context to all this hellhole. Everything with Zero needs to be redone with everything in it.
Not really. I mean,
I don't think so. I think Tech did a very good job of giving everyone the information.
Yeah, even if he publicly available.
Even if he didn't, like, here's the thing: what a lot of people are not giving him credit for, right? He took a situation that we couldn't even have a conversation about because it was such a mess, and he cleared up a lot of that. Now, did he enunciate everything in a way that would have made me happy and I would have thought was a little more clear? No, he didn't, but it's his video. It's his creative choice, right? Maybe he felt like he did a good job at that. Maybe to him, stuff that I thought was important, he didn't think was important. Whatever, right? That's hard. That's a hard call to make when making videos. And he's allowed us to have this dialogue now because before we couldn't because the information was so fucked.
Look, I agree us having the dialogue, but to be fair, most people are not having any type of dialogue on this, right? They're just like, this guy is welcoming back a pedophile who wanted to get CP from people.
Who is missing information? I feel like most people know the info now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There are some people who are brand new to this. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Tech's made this video for people who know this situation more. So, like, he's like, people have seen this has been out for a long time. So, like, they already know what this is. I'm like, there are some people that are brand new to it who don't know the full scales of everything, right? So maybe it's like a miscalculation on his part because his audience is the Smash people. They've been following all this shit. They know most of this shit. So
Drago, sorry, did you put a different super chat in than this one? Because we definitely talked about this. So if there was another one, just let me know and I can go back to it.
It's probably a double.
Yeah, it just comes down to like the crux of that disagreement,
Yeah, so like I think it's like what. Oh, sorry.
Do you buy that?
Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure I got to everybody's comments. And then to say the psych aspect of someone planning to end themselves, they set records straight by getting all affairs in order. So he did it on a psych level. That was from Crafting Games.
Who did it on a psych level?
I'm assuming Zero. Are you talking about Zero?
I think
he's referring to someone is planning to end themselves.
Yeah, I'm just reading the super chat. Just to be clear,
getting fair. I don't really know what that means.
I think he's referring to Zero though.
Okay. I'm assuming it's Zero
because he's saying like getting ready to end himself. So that's
he's saying he's suicidal. So he's
getting his affairs in order by confessing, right?
He's just saying fuck it. Like that's what I would assume anyway.
So it's Crafting Games saying like he's admitting it because to him he's just wanting to. I don't know. There's a million ways you could.
I think that's how he's interpreting it.
That's the thing. We need Zero to clarify that.
He doesn't.
I agree. I'm just reading the super chat.
Yeah.
How can you come out here and just be like, guys, I was sabotaging myself? That's all you say out. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Zero's very retarded.
I'm losing my patience for the retardation though.
Yeah, but it's like, why would you believe him now then? If he's shown to lie before, like,
that's what I was. That's a good.
Yeah.
Because he knows now he could get away with it, though, right?
I don't think he knows he can get away with it.
I don't think he knows that.
Okay, stop. Just because I just want to clarify on this, right? The argument that right now he's saying this because he knows there's no evidence. Look, he was confessing to a bunch of shit back then that there wasn't evidence for. Like the fucking hentai with minors, like we can't look away from that because he confessed to that too during this time.
Katie said there was no evidence in her twit longer too.
What's that?
Yeah.
Katie in her twit longer says I didn't save the screenshot, and by the time 2017 rolled around, Skype deleted the whole archive of messages, so nobody can log back in and go find them. Like we tried to do it,
Yeah, no, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what we're stuck in the shell
we're
in the heart
stuck in the trust game, right? Like, what do you buy that? I don't think I do, but that's just me.
Well, no, I think it's. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, so like my thing is basically if you're willing to give the benefit of the doubt to see if he was really suicidal or he really wasn't, which is hard to do because I don't know.
Everyone believes he's suicidal. Just do you believe he was lying about doing that thing?
Because I'm not going to say like there's not a chance that wasn't a cover up. It could be a cover up. It could be a scapegoat, but I don't know. Zero's also pathetic. So at the same time, like I don't fucking know.
Here's the thing: if he's truly not a danger to children, and he wasn't at any point, why not let him go to events?
You mean when he was
when he was right now? If he's not a danger to anybody, why not let him go to
still
events?
Fucked up, right?
It doesn't matter. Because like just to be clear, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you think he's not a danger to kids now, right? It doesn't matter. The fact is, he did do something, and you have to keep him out of these events. Keep anybody who has done
he broke the rules.
Crow said right there. Hold on, real quick. What Crow said right there. That is why I don't think this video should have been portrayed the way it was. It shouldn't have been like an exoneration defense video.
Okay, so
because right there, when he said that needs to be abundantly clear in big caps in his video. Zero was at one point a danger to kids. That needs to be abundantly clear.
So just when he does his video, the second one, and you said like a lot of it is addressing what people are criticizing for right now, right? Like I don't think he is telling people that it's okay.
I mean, look, a lot of the conversations happening over the first one. That one's got 500,000 views. That one was the one on trending.
But all he can do is put another video up to respond to it. Like that's all he can do.
I think he should go on Twitter and just like blatantly pin a comment being like, "I think Zero's a danger to kids." To me, that would make me feel a lot better.
But the thing is, we don't know that he is or isn't, though. That's the thing.
As of right
we don't
now,
know what we don't know.
As of right now, in this very moment. Today, do I think he is being a danger to children? No, I don't think he is.
Are you willing to risk that, though?
I'm not.
Are you willing to put your reputation on that?
I'm not.
Well, no, I'm just
doing it.
Yeah, well, like I don't know. It depends. Like, he brought up the thing about the persistent behavior. That's why I think he used EDP as an example because he has persistent behavior.
I just don't think that you've shown that with this guy. I have to just be honest about what I'm seeing, not say, but there's a chance maybe, so I can't say that. No, that doesn't make sense either, dude.
Like, I'm not trying to boil it down like this, but I hope this example makes sense. Like, I saw a 19-year-old being really cringe and being overtly suggestive with a 14-year-old, right?
Yeah, this idea that anything I say or anyone does could affect this. No, because Lad's still here.
No, I agree. Like I told Nick, like Nick was all mad and said something on Twitter today, but like he said a million things on Twitter today. But
dude, it's been a shit show.
Was I said he's like, I will not like blah 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 like allow this to agree to disagree. Like I will not allow that to be a thing. I go, Nick, you got no choice, dude. If he's back, he's back. You got no choice but to agree to disagree. But,
sorry, Willy, go ahead.
Part of me hears you out and you're like, I see a 19-year-old kid that did something really fucking dumb, and maybe since he's not there with the girl, he's not understanding the 14 thing. I could see.
Yeah, and it's his first year in America, and he had a fucked up upbringing. Like, I don't know.
No. I think those excuses, I don't like them, so I'm not even going to address those, right? But just on the stance of, and that's not me being rude, I'm just saying just on the basis of he's 19, he's lonely, he's talking to this girl that says all this nice stuff about him.
Well, yeah, he's also... Go ahead.
Maybe because he can't see her in her like age, really something's not connecting there, and he looks back and he goes, wow, that was really fucked up, I shouldn't have done that. The thing, maybe that's the ability out there. I just don't know if I'm willing to be like, all right, I trust you.
No, I don't blame you for that. That's totally fair. That's completely fair.
That's all I'm at with that. Yeah,
that's fair.
That's fair.
I'm just repeating myself now. I'm sorry, but just
no, you're fine. Hey, but take this into consideration also. Mm-hmm. She's the only one. There hasn't been anybody else.
Sure, but if there's
and that is something to consider
in 5-10 years.
Now, of course, look, if more, and that's the thing, if more girls were to pop up, right, that were underage at the time that he was having very inappropriate or very illicit conversations with, that's it. It's game over. There's no more excusing anything.
Well, so because just to back up what John's saying there, right? Because I think Willy, you said something on Twitter like, but Red Key, I think he said specifically Red Key was immediately lad. It was only one girl, or no, Lion Maker, I think, right?
Yeah,
Red Key was in Lion Maker, right?
Yeah,
was Red Kiwis and Lion Maker.
Yeah, I forget. It was Red Kiwis and Lion Maker, I think.
Yeah, whoever. But I think even those guys had other people accusing them too. Like I think
Mini Maker did. Mini Lad did too.
Mini Lad did, but Lion Maker won.
The Mini Lad stuff, but Lion Maker was one. Red Kiwis
Lion Maker was one. Lion Maker was one. What's his other name? The guy who was teaching little girls how to twerk and sharing ass.
Austin Jones. Austin Jones.
Entirely, but
that's.
Yeah.
But even
Austin Jones.
Even with him, there were people accusing him back then, and YouTube didn't do shit until he actually got arrested. Right? YouTube doesn't care if you're on the platform as long as you weren't
cared about the Lion Maker.
Gosh, who's the other guy? The guy said was being a fucking
Lion Maker's got to be there. Like, what the fuck, man? Everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, not James. What about what's his name? James Lacoste, right? Him too. Romeo Lacoste.
Romeo Lacoste. Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
I fused him with James Charles. Fucking holy shit. God damn it.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's not like a James Charles situation where he doesn't know the age, or there is that. There is that. There isn't that with this.
Yeah. But also he didn't. Okay, the James Charles thing where you can say like he didn't know the age. Yeah, but James Charles was also like doing things with the like.
There was like 20 people who came out against him.
There's a bunch of people.
To be fair, James Charles is like 10,000 times more famous than Zero.
More famous than Zero?
Yeah, so like if there's gonna be a false like people faking shit, they're gonna fake it with James Charles more likely than Zero, in my opinion.
Probably. That's a probability.
No, because
but I think he also responded to it. He's like, I was irresponsible.
That does not mean at all that Zero is guilty because I said that.
No. I don't think that's what you're saying. But I also don't think that because one is more famous, that would mean that people are more. I mean, I get it, right? But if somebody doesn't know who the fuck James Charles is, they're not going to make that accusation against him.
No,
They're
but
gonna
James
make it
Charles
against
did
him
have
with
a bunch
James
of
Spade
fake
now.
ones, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He had the one guy who like flat out like even
Just made it
admitted
up.
to making
Yeah, he made it up for clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
what's
Wow, I
his
forgot his
name?
name.
I like saying his name because that's such a shitty thing to do, and I think everybody should know
forgot
he
it.
fucking did it.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think with the Zero stuff, he's lucky, man. I don't know how else to say it. Like I don't know. It makes me go like, do we give second chances to more people like Kiwis and shit? Like what makes that different?
Well, hold on. Nobody gave Kiwis or like.
No, but should we be like, oh, you know, he handled it. You know, it was one time.
Well, okay. How's this?
I don't know what Kiwis did.
Who's more of a threat to mine,
I mean,
or James, right? Look, let's be honest, right? If in terms of who's more of a threat, but I mean, look, James, Nairo, like these people actually did things with kids, and I mean, let's be honest, Zero.
Well, we don't know about James Charles, but
Well, no, James did because they were kids when he was doing it. It's just whether or not he actually
what did he do with kids? He sent pictures, right?
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying in James' situation, he actually
was
went
irresponsible.
forward. Yeah,
irresponsible.
irresponsible or not, James actually did things with the kids, right?
Yeah,
So
but he doesn't know the age. That's massive.
Yeah.
Knowing the age is the big thing.
Yeah, he was flirting with them, but like, yeah, he was either lied to or they could never prove that he knew the age. That was the one thing.
I'm just
Keaton Jones. That's the kid who made it up.
Yeah,
Keaton Jones.
Okay.
But here's the serious thing though. Like,
yeah,
why don't we be like, well, Red Kiwi's like, I'm glad you're back, or like, who's the line maker? Yeah, like, welcome back. Why not? Because he did pictures too. That was only pictures of line maker.
But he actually solicited them, and there was actual like photos. He received the little girl's asshole, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. You don't have to phrase it like that, but yeah.
But that's what he did. It's context is key, Willie. Context is key. Yeah, you do. This is important. All right, like
everybody got uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, you did.
Well, good. This is reality. All right.
Context is good.
I know. Or did
I'm just saying, like, dude, I guess at the end of the day, it just comes down to that one crucial detail, right? What do you think you need like sabotage? That's it. You know?
No, yeah, like, because like I'm just gonna tell you like what my perspective of this thing is, like what I'm getting out of it, right? Because I don't really see him. Like, I get what you mean by the welcome back Zero. I think that's also interpretation based, how you choose to take it, and like what you're saying does make sense. So I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. But the way I saw it, go ahead.
I was because someone or the smart guy was like, Pyro was caught flirting with a 14-year-old girl. Why is he let off the hook? I mean,
it wasn't a girl.
Pyro was a boy. Pyro did.
It was like,
well, but no.
The 15-year-old kid,
French girl, the 15-year-old French girl, right?
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. There you go.
I forget the details with that. Did he?
Didn't
it come out
the French girl?
When he learned the age, he stopped.
Okay.
No, it was her. It was that other guy, Alpha. What was it? Something.
Yeah, that
Alpha something. Alpha reality or ancient reality.
No,
it was ancient reality.
The French girl who was like 15 did flirt with Pyro, but that was it. Like,
but Pyro didn't really send anything back, from what I know, right?
No. I'm just saying they were.
No, he didn't. He sent a picture of him with his cat. That's it.
Yeah.
No, they were just flirting, right? That was all it was just flirting, right? And Pyro's back. Like, I mean, I don't.
Did Pyro like send suggestive messages to her and all that shit though?
I don't believe so. They were flirtatious,
he
right?
had sexy time role.
Ivory, he did, yeah, but with the French girl, no, he had flirty messages.
Yeah, he had flirty messages with the French girl.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at that. From what I remember, I don't think there was anything that was like a red flag to me. To me, with Zero, there's a lot more red flags.
No, with the French girl, he was talking about like, you know, I'm trying to remember.
Did he say I'm gonna pet you and more? No, I don't know.
What?
That I didn't see that one.
I'm trying to remember exactly what was with the French girl, but like,
yeah, I forget. It's a long time ago.
Okay, but what we can say though is, and I think these are both true statements that nobody could ever take issues with. Pyrocynical did flirt with a 15-year-old girl, and so fucking Zero did flirt with a 14-year-old girl. Yeah. True statements, right? Like nobody can disagree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have to see the Pyro shit again. I really don't remember what was.
Pyro said he did.
He said he was flirting with.
Pyro denied it at first. Pyro actually said it was a conspiracy theory from Keepstar at first. God damn! How do you want to fucking talk about that shit again?
Yeah,
it's such a shit show. But yeah. In both situations, they both did flirt with minor.
Yeah, the worst thing that Pyro I think said was like talking about kisses and stuff like that, and he sent a picture of himself with like his cat or his dog or some shit, and that was it. With the French girl.
Player.
Yeah, I think that's fucking a huge red flag. If he's talking about making out with this fucking.
Okay, but that's the thing. Pyro Cynical is back. Like,
but hold on, wasn't Pyro like? Was he 19 or 15 or something like that? Or 19 or 18 or something?
No, he was 19. He was 19, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's tricky because I don't have all that in front of me. That's not fresh on my brain.
Oh, okay, but like, without it being in front of you, right?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is like both of them did flirt with a minor.
I think it's both kind of bad. Then I think Zero's to me is a lot worse because I believe the Ice Cube shit.
Well, yeah.
Why would you believe? Wait. Hold on a sec. Why would you believe that coming from somebody that you perceive as a liar, though?
Why do I perceive Zero? What do you mean perceive Zero as a liar?
I mean, do you perceive Zero as a liar? He's a liar, right?
I don't know if he's a liar. I don't know him.
See, but this is what I'm saying. It's like we don't know what we don't know.
I think he admitted to doing it. He's got flirty messages with her. She said he did.
But he also
he doesn't deny it to this day.
But so don't you think?
So you're telling me if Zero comes out and says, "Guys, I really did do it," and he does that tomorrow, I'll be like, "Well, he's a liar, so he probably didn't do it." I mean, this is insane.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't know if he's lying, and we don't know what's true, and we don't know what is a lie because he's been inconsistent. Here's the thing. Think about this, all right? The girl that shared the messages, okay? Take this into consideration. You would think that she would go for the jugular. Why wouldn't she? She showed the age. That's 1.5. Okay, damn. He absolutely knew how old she was. Why wouldn't she show messages that are much more suggestive than that and really end him? Because think about this. The mini lad girls, right? They went straight for the jugular, dude. They went straight for the jugular.
The messages were deleted. Otherwise, she would have. And she didn't screenshot them at the time. She was in
So she says. So she, but yet she kept the one where she told him his age, which was a good thing, right? Because he did acknowledge her age. He knew her age. So why wouldn't she share a message that is sexual? You know what I mean? If there was sexual messages, that's game ender.
I mean, dude, she doesn't have it. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Well, hold on.
See, but that's what I'm saying. That's like that's what I'm saying where we don't know.
Skype too, right? The
messages we should believe.
Those are Skype messages.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is we don't know what we don't know. I mean, I'm with you on the thing with Zero, like the whole.
Bro. I don't know what you mean. We don't know what we do know. What we
again,
do know is
what we
do know is he admitted it. What we do know is he flirted with her. What we do know is she claimed it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like that's what we don't know. We don't. And again, but he walked it back.
It's so much charity.
So my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look at it that way, but again,
I'm not giving him that charity personally.
It sounds. Don't get me wrong. Look, I'm with you. It sounds like bullshit, especially after the fact, right? And saying, "Hey, I was in the dark place. I want to commit suicide and all that stuff." I'm with you there. I'm just saying, look, I don't know what mental state that he's actually in or not to determine whether what he's saying is true or not.
This is literally the crux.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say either way because I don't know.
I understand it. I just don't.
You see what I'm saying? I just don't know.
He doesn't really.
Like there was leaked DMs between Zero and Tech, right? And it sounds like they're like trying to get Katie. Like I don't know. It doesn't sound like he's this guy that feels bad for what he did or anything. I don't know. I don't like here. Yeah, if you believe that, I think everyone has every right to believe that. I just don't.
Zero admitted to it, but recanted. So
Zero. And just to be clear about something,
is inconsistent and has lied in the sense that he's confessed to things that he clearly didn't do.
Sure, but here's the other thing too, right? And I would and this is why I say it in regards to because we don't know. I think that's also a reason why he shouldn't be back at tournaments either. Because why take the risk?
Dude, but what happened didn't even happen at tournaments. So I'm saying him being back, welcomed in the way he is to me just as dangerous as him being at a tournament. Because the shit that happened, the allegations happened online anyway.
Okay, but then you could say the same thing about Pyrocynical. because what we can prove is Pyro cynical.
Pyro didn't ask for pictures. Pyro wasn't flirting with this girl to the extent that I thought to the extent that Zero was, from what I remember.
But you cannot prove that Zero did either.
Dude, but we can't, because if Pyro admitted he did that shit and then took it back, I would ban Pyro too. I would be like, we need to get this fucking guy out of here. But it's not the case.
Okay, but if
the evidence backed up
Pyro, as well as admitting to a bunch of other things, and we find out that some of the things he was admitting to weren't even true. But like, how could you pick?
Isn't the girl with Pyro like 100% on his side too?
Yeah.
What happened?
Stop. It's not about whether or not she's on his side and loves Pyro and thinks that Pyro's the greatest guy ever, and the other girl thinks that Zero is like a legitimate pedophile that wanted to rape her. It doesn't matter what the girls think.
Well, rape her. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, it doesn't matter what the girls think is my point, right? At the end of the day, both of these men did flirt with a minor. That's what we can prove.
Dude, this isn't complete whataboutism. This doesn't actually negate anything.
It's not about whataboutism. I'm just like, in terms of like welcoming people back. Plenty of people welcome Pyro back.
If Pyro, I don't remember Pyro being I remember the Harley shit more than the French girls. Frankly, I'm not sure. If Pyro shit is as bad as this, and he did what Zero did.
It's not about being bad as this or not, right? At the end of the day, what we can confirm in both scenarios, right?
Yeah.
Right? The only thing we confirm in both cases, 100%, and nobody can argue it, is that Pyro flirted with a 15-year-old girl, and fucking Zero flirted with a 14-year-old girl, and those are DMs that do exist that people have seen.
I gotta fucking think about this shit because I don't know. Dude, that's the thing. You're making me have a comment on something I don't know about. I can't. If that's the case, then I don't like it either. But I don't know. You know.
But I'm pretty sure Zero walked back the thing too. Like I learned everything in like the past 24 hours, so I'd have to like go back and watch things again. But I'm like, I remember Zero saying like, the reason I said all that shit at the time was like, maybe I can like come back and be reincarnated and be a better.
Who said that?
Which sounds silly. It sounds really silly.
It sounds insane.
Again, I don't know.
This is why I have trouble just taking his word and not having an actual DM that shows that he did it, because you can't. He's completely fucking unreliable. I can't say any clearer than that. He confesses to things that he didn't do. He was suicidal and actually made an attempt on his life, and this all happened within the same time frame. Yeah, his mental state's so fucked. I don't think we can trust what he is saying. Right?
He could be legit fucking crazy. Like the reincarnation shit was nuts. So I don't know.
Okay.
That was like, what the fuck?
Let's say there's an 80-year-old man, right? And he confesses to fucking your mother, taking a shit on the moon, and assassinating JFK. So the FBI hauls him in.
Jesus.
He did confess to assassinating JFK. Like,
bro, but one is like completely plausible as evidence, for the other one doesn't.
Okay, but here, hold on. What do you mean? One of the things that he confessed to didn't happen.
Oh.
I mean, one of the things.
One of the things Zero confessed to.
Let's pull up that confession. Let's pull that shit up.
The Twitlonger?
No, the one where whenever he's confessing to the head, let's pull that shit up. You know, because it's not in the Twitlonger, right?
It's a different.
No. What I'm saying is that's. At the time this was happening, he was being accused of other things. It wasn't just this one girl. And he was saying, I did all of it. Like, anytime someone accused him of something at this time, like he was saying, yes, I did that.
Text video, does he say in all, like, Zero admitted to all of this stuff, but this is what really happened?
In text, does it say that? I remember hearing it in Technical's video, like when he was talking to him.
Yeah, so you're the whole idea is that he's such an unreliable source back then.
No. My point is that if somebody is in the mental state where they think, man, it'd be way better if I just ate a bullet than got up, right? I wouldn't trust what they're saying as being objectively truthful and coming from a sane individual.
Especially if you've been combating this shit for so long, right? Like if every day you're waking up, it's like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And if it gets to you, eventually you're just like, okay, fine, fuck it. I did everything, and then I'm going to kill myself.
This is the argument. Do you buy that stuff or do you not? I just don't. I don't know what else to say besides that's just not.
No, that's fair. That's a fair stance to have.
I don't think it's an excuse, and I don't think it's irrational. It is my only point that anyone would have an issue if the only thing you're basing it on is a confession from a man who, again, would then go on to make an attempt.
Yeah, no, I think we pretty much covered this. I mean, is there anything even else to go about?
I mean just the chat, just the questions from the chat, I guess.
Yeah, unless there's some extra question or some shit. I mean, I don't think there's anything.
Well, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say my perspective on the thing, like, because I get that thing that you were saying that you're not really confident into welcoming back somebody because what if something happens? And I agree with that. You know, like I don't think anyone should do that.
Based on just welcome back, in my opinion. But that's me.
Imagine Zapti wants to come back. Or Zapti. Yeah. And people are like, well, but maybe.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. It's all on like what if.
Dude, that
like,
shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. What'd you get? That one? Oh yeah. See.
There are known knowns and unknown knowns. There are also known unknowns and unknown
that's it, exactly. It's just what bullshit do you believe? I mean,
Willy, what the fuck is this?
What bullshit do you believe? My favorite bullshit here is just the one that doesn't involve potential risk. That's my favorite bullshit.
I mean, look,
that's it. That guy just nailed it.
I think you need some spice.
Look, man, I get it, but if we're gonna base everything on, well, we should just do the most safe thing. Anytime anyone was ever accused, we should just get rid of them because there's a potential they did it, right? If we can't prove it, but usually there isn't an admittance,
you know, or there's some
the Me Too movement so strong.
Well,
evidence proven the other way. There is actually evidence here compared to a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, like,
I mean, there's not
the evidence I want.
Most claims that come forward do have some evidence. They just don't ever lead to the thing that they are saying actually happened, right? That's my only point. I see people do this all the time where they show us messages and then they say, and also this happened, but I don't have that one. And the thing that they're saying that they don't have is substantially worse than the messages that they show, right? Yeah. And it always happens that way. Always.
Well, the Louis stuff had happened, right?
The Louis stuff. I mean, like I don't want to go through the fucking like backtrack through every, but it keeps happening like that. So when I see it happening here, I don't have any reason to believe that the message exists of him asking her to do things and asking for nudes because I've just been through way too many of these dramas just like this where it just has that the messages that show this, and then they make a claim that's so much worse, but they don't have that. Like,
well, I'm just saying right now, I'm not a fucking detective psychologist, fucking school janitor. I'm nothing. I'm a light technician. All right. I make nothing from YouTube at all, so credibility is like little to nothing. Like I'm barely fucking here.
No,
right? So like,
you're not.
I'm not really.
Your livelihood is not being affected by an exposed video, basically.
Nothing's gonna be affected, dude. I could go away tomorrow. No one would give a fuck. So like, I'm not really staking my credibility on my stance. I'm staking my stance on what I think is right now. Like, do I think what he did was fucked up? Yes, of course. Like, fucking, do I think he should be back at tournaments? No. I don't think he should be supported if people think that he's a piece of shit. You know, I'm not gonna convince anybody to do that at all. I think if you feel that there's iffy things, because even in Katie's Twitlonger, she's like, she got inspired by the Me Too movement to realize this was wrong, so that's why she's doing it. I'm like, that's really weird. She put a shout out to the Me Too movement in that Twitlonger, so there's sketch things in that Twitlonger on her behalf, right?
Shout out to the Me Too movement. Which is
literally, she said it. She did. She put a shout out to the Me Too movement. She says, I have no evidence, and on the listing why she said that she waited and she didn't do it before, she didn't even list the Me Too movement, which she said inspired her. So I'm just like, what the fuck is this? It seems weird, but there's a lot of weird things going on. I just don't want to label anybody. I'm not comfortable to evaluate anyone's mentality. It bases on that, and I don't want to label anybody anything because I'm not comfortable with that as like my stance. But I'm not vindicating anybody. I don't even think Technical's just trying to vindicate him, but that's perspective based as well, based on what's it? The welcome back.
Why did Technicals make the video then?
To fucking prove the hypocrisy between Nairo being welcomed back so openly by the same people who are vindicating it. Yes, we asked him. I mean, it's in our interview.
Little spoiler, by the way.
Spoiler.
Said this is the problem with you trying to like hint. Oh, did he really say that? Yeah, or he's gonna just fucking say it.
I want to actually. want to ask Willy something real quick because that I heard earlier. I just want to make sure I understood correctly. Willy, you were saying that Technicals has a lot of pull in the Smash community. Is that what you said?
Oh shit!
Hello?
Here?
He's muted.
Is Willy? Willy? Willy, no! Don't leave us, Willy. It's a cliffhanger.
It's my speech, did it?
He's like with family right now, so again, everybody.
Oh
like,
no, my bad.
really
I must have accidentally
able
clipped
to
that. I
stay
didn't
with
even
us.
notice.
I thought I bored you to leaving. I felt so bad, dude.
No.
Oh,
I think fair enough. If you think that way, then I don't
felt
know
bad.
how else. I think 100% his videos in defense. I disagree with you on that. I don't know how you can see it the other way. But,
No, yeah. I that's fine. That makes sense.
But,
It
so
makes
what was
sense
the
why you
question?
think
What was the question?
Oh, no, I was asking
Oh.
you. I just wanted to clarify something earlier that I heard you say before I got on the stream. I don't.
Sure.
You were saying something that Technicals has influence in the Smash community.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think so for sure.
I can tell you objectively that's not true, bro.
But he's gotten a guy.
That's
banned
objectively
before.
false.
He's gotten Sam.
Just
Soares
one guy
banned.
doesn't mean.
Wait. Let
By
her
and
finish,
large,
John.
bro, we have one of the biggest Smash communities here in Florida, bro, in the country. And I can tell you right now, his videos. One of the guys that I'm having on tomorrow is a figurehead in the Central Florida scene. He TOs a lot of the local events here and has worked with the biggest tournament that we get here in
Evo.
Florida, which is one of the biggest ones in the country. No, CEO.
See, oh, that's
Okay,
even bigger.
which is yeah. So I can tell you he doesn't have as much influence as you or other people online might think that he
how much
has.
influence do I think he has? I think he's as big of a voice as like a guy like Levin is in public opinion, one way or the other. No, I don't think he's
Probably
like the
on
boss
Twitter, bro, but
I don't think he's the boss of the tournaments. Obviously, the TOs are going to do what the TOs do,
No.
and every TO is going to handle it a little differently. You know, Nairo was allowed at tournaments, but he was only allowed at a couple. Other tournaments probably wouldn't have let him, right?
Yeah,
possibly. I don't know.
It's individual.
No, see, but you know the guy I'm having on tomorrow, Eris, never even heard of him. You know what I'm saying? And Eris is a guy that is very well connected in the community, not just in Florida. You know what I mean? But across the country, because he's been all across the country.
Yeah, I mean, fair. If this guy doesn't know him, I don't think that means anything to me, in my opinion. But
yeah,
no. But I'm just saying, online, his whatever influence he has is probably going to be online based in the Twitter sphere. I would say more than anything else, not by and large in the community.
Well,
so
cool.
I'm just clarifying
I'm
that.
excited to hear his take then. I'm excited to hear what he has to say then.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be a good stream. So you said 7:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
Eastern
watch
time,
that.
right, John?
Yeah, 7:30 tomorrow.
So what's
I'm just, you know.
Is there anything else? Because I think we exhausted this topic to death, right?
Yeah,
pretty much. Do you want to talk about anything else? What's your thoughts on cotton candy?
Dude, I think it's a fake candy. Who the fuck eats that?
I don't know. People at the circus, they sell it.
Yeah, I hate cotton candy, dude.
People who have a predilection for cotton.
What about Kai Weiss?
Yeah, what do you think of Kai
I don't know
Weiss?
who that is.
Oh my god! I really wanted to hear like Willy.
Is he the guy Jackson debated?
Yeah,
that's the guy.
I thought it was super funny when John went ahead and the guy's like, "Well, you just put that guy's name in the title for views or girl's name in the title for views." He's like, "Yeah, I did. So what?"
Yeah,
I died, man. That was so good. I was like, "Yeah, fuck this guy. So what?" No, I think that guy's an idiot. Like this, the thing. That guy is so stubborn. Instead of just getting bodied and owning up, he deleted like his whole fucking channel. I don't know what's wrong with that. What a fucking idiot! How do you not wait up the next day
and he came
be like,
back?
You know what? How do you not wait the next day and be like, you know what? I got kind of
He came back.
Oh, he's back. Fucking good.
Yeah, he deleted his
yes.
channel.
He came back.
Dude, you should be able to be wrong, get absolutely bodied for it, and then like come back a week later and be like, you know, I fucked that shit up. Let's make shit right here. Yeah, you should. I think he acted like a complete fucking bitch on that shit. I don't know what's wrong with that dude.
Did you make your fucking Nikocado video to be correlated close to Thanksgiving on purpose, or was that by accident?
I knew I wanted to end the Eugene Acuni saga by going Nikocado avocado.
Yeah, that happened to be close to Thanksgiving.
I love Nikocado avocado so much, dude. I've watched that guy for like a year now. He's the funniest motherfucker, dude. That guy had me dying all the time.
He is.
You need to have him on, Willy.
No, dude, I don't think I could handle
man,
talking to him. But
Yeah.
I would love. Yeah, I know what. Fuck it. I'll eat Nikocado avocado if he comes over. We'll do.
Dude, can you do a mukbang with him? Do a mukbang with him.
Oh,
we'll do a mukbang on his OnlyFans. I'll mukbang his
what
wiener.
The fuck?
It'll be awesome.
Like fucking.
It'll be perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
All
Johnny
right,
Bucks. Fine, I'll stop neglecting you. What's your thoughts on TJV at WillyMacShow?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I don't think he knows. Do you know who that is?
There you go. There you go, zombie.
Yeah, I don't think he knows. Like, I don't know.
Not sure
yeah, that's a weird question to ask.
You should. Yeah, I don't know.
We literally ran in circles. Look,
But
honestly,
I don't-
though,
Look,
I don't think we got nowhere. Look, we disagree, but you got to understand, it's better to get your disagreements out and let people know what you're talking about. You can be friends with people you disagree with, right? Like,
yeah, absolutely. I look at me and Crow. I still talk to Crow. I disagree with almost everything he says.
Realistically, too, talking in circles helps you know where like the key of the disagreement is. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like
if you talk in circles, you're like, hey, maybe we should look at the center of this fucking circle, see what's spinning us around. You know?
Yeah, I think mostly it lies on the mental shit. That's what I think. I don't know if anyone else agrees. I think that's where the crux.
I don't think you're a bad person if you're disagreeing.
Oh no, if you gotta go, you can take off. I was just gonna ask shit about like if you watch Food and Beauty yet. It's really irrelevant.
All right, yeah. Look, that Nicocado's sister, I'm definitely thinking about making a video on her. And it's definitely thanks to you guys for putting me on her. She's like Nicocado avocado, but it's fucking real. It's insane. It's insanity. I can't believe what I see over there. She's like a live stream and her fucking cat is just like eating shit. It's insane.
Yeah. Dude, no, you missed out. But yeah, can you please just like say something? Like it'll be great. Like it's crazy.
No, I absolutely want to talk about her. She's fucking batshit insane. She's the real version of Nicocado avocado.
Yes, dude.
She's the real version of that.
Did you ever find the clip? I think it's gone. Did you ever find the clip of her ordering KFC and she didn't get a drink, so she drank gravy? She washed it down with gravy.
Oh my god!
No, I didn't see that, dude.
I think it's gone. I think she deleted it until McKinley fucking called her out for it. You know, it's like, oh,
that's disgusting.
What?
Look, if it exists, I will find it. All right, we will find this shit.
Oh my god!
Take it easy, dudes.
So yeah,
all right, take it easy, Willie. Good having you, man.
Oh, I just got really disgusted there. What did you say?
She drank.
You don't drink gravy.
She drank She used gravy as to wash down her food. That's terrible.
Oh why?
Like Swiss.
Oh my gosh!
You just drink it. That's fine. That's good for you.
It's that's like as bad as drinking fucking lard.
No, it's like drinking. You know that
awful.
melted butter they give you at Red Lobster. You just drink that.
Just swigs it down with bacon fat.
I can't even. It's not meant to be drank like a drink, dog. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
No,
this is 2021, dog. We can do anything.
It's okay. I swear to God, I've seen that in like a movie or like a skit where some like fat ass is literally drinking gravy, and this bitch did it for real.
I don't know why you're acting like it's so crazy. I drink gravy like at any opportunity that I can drink gravy. I guess crazy. I don't have it around.
I don't even understand what you mean by that.
Very crazy.
So, look, let me.
Hold on. What's your cholesterol, Steve?
I don't know. I've never got it checked.
I think really get it checked. I'm actually concerned for your health right now.
No. That's Sen's job.
Yeah. So look. How much long are you guys gonna go? Just wondering.
I don't know.
I wanted to pull up this videos and just watch.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man videos.
Well, I will probably head out here. Talk to you guys later. But I just I guess in final thought, look, regardless of I don't 100% agree with Willie, but I understand where he's coming from. Like I said before, and he, if he views it as me being charitable, that's fine. That's his opinion. I look at it like this. I don't know Zero, and honestly, I don't owe him my defense of anything. My stance, I think, has been pretty consistent with this. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know his mental state. Maybe he's just making excuses. Maybe he's not. The thing is, I'm not going to pretend to know what I don't know. So as far as he's concerned, I'm not going to say, he's 100% guilty, just like I don't know if he's 100% innocent, because for all we know, those messages could resurface someday, right? For all we know, maybe that girl did save them, and she's just waiting for an opportune time to be like, "Gotcha, bitch." You know what I mean? But but we don't know. That's the thing, and we can only go by what's publicly available out there. And while I understand, people looking at it, it's just like, oh, they want to view him as that. I'm not going to label him that, because here's the thing. At the end, if we look at it, right, we don't know for a fact that he's sexually engaged with her, because we don't have any proof of that publicly. Now, we do have an admission of him, which he walked back, which again, I understand why that looks bad. But again, I don't know his mental state. I don't know if what he said was ever true and was false. I mean, and again, if the guy is looked at also that he's a liar by most people, where's the fact and where's the fiction? Like, how do you differentiate what's true and false in what he's saying? I mean, we just don't know. But I get it. I get people look at the inconsistencies, and it does seem strange.
I get it. I do. But I was like watching this thing. I love watching those true horror stories, right? They're really entertaining. And there's this one story, right, that they were going over. This girl went missing, right? And it's on Thanksgiving, and the mother is convinced that she was kidnapped. There's all these family issues. And the weirdest thing is that the brother has confessed to this crime in great detail on more than one occasion, right? Like, he says exactly what happened, gives times, describes where he buried the body, all of it, right? And then a week later, we'll walk it back. And the police will investigate his claim, and they will go and dig in the areas where he told them that he buried the body. Well, he can't find shit, right?
Well, look at
shit. I don't know why.
There's documentaries, Don't Fuck with Cats. A guy pretended to be the fucking serial killing cat killer, right? He wanted attention. He was a troll. There's instances of shit like that. But my biggest thing I want to say right now is Zero has shot himself in the fucking foot, regardless. Yeah. Everything that's happening in
here. Totally, 100%.
Yeah, everything that's happening.
I think that's something we can all agree with, for sure.
Yeah, and it's his own fucking fault, because that apology is his own fucking doing. Yeah. So even if
remember, we said that already before when we talked about it after the fact. We're like, what a fucking idiot! Why would he fucking admit to something he didn't do?
We believe what I'm saying? That's
fucking stupid.
You and I believe. Yeah. Look, this is what I went to. We believed it 100%. Now it's 80%. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all that's changed. There's a minute possibility that none of this shit is real. So now we're not really saying conclusively anymore. Before we were.
Well, because we can't, and that's the thing. And look, we can only go by what's publicly available out there. And like I said, while I understand, he admitted to it, okay, but then he walked it back, and that kind of muddies the waters now.
I still don't think it's a defense of Zero. Were you guys defending H2O when
H2O?
Yeah, were you?
No, we didn't. Exactly. That's the other thing too. Yeah, we didn't defend him either.
Actually happening. Yeah, well, that's what I think Technicals did. I actually wanted to make this comparison when Willy was on, but I forgot. But what Technicals video to me, it felt kind of like a Willy Mac video.
All you motherfuckers were talking
Willy
over
Mac
each other.
set a whole bunch of shit straight with the T channels, and Technicals was setting a whole bunch of shit straight within the Smash community, which he's fucking familiar with. So I don't really understand why it's a big deal or whatever.
I think what he's hung up on, and he said it too, is the welcome back Zero. Because look, let's be honest, right? Steve, you're not okay with him messaging the fucking 14-year-old girl, right?
No, I never said I was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
nobody's okay.
And none of us have said that, I don't think. Right? None of us ever said that.
And here's the other thing: none of us would ever go onto Twitter and say #welcome back Zero, right?
Nah, that's stupid.
No, of course not.
I might.
Of course,
because
I didn't even think Technicals did that until Willy showed me. To be honest,
it was in his video. But here's another thing.
I'm holding Nick, and I didn't watch the entire thing. Okay.
He also ran a #ban Nairo, and that one I think hit mainstream. I think there's news articles about that shit.
Ban Nairo is way more.
Yeah, but he.
That's what I'm saying, and it's polarizing on top of that. That's what I'm saying. I think that video objectively was the crux of it, and I think that's the attention that he needed to build up on. I think Zero was the thing to pull everyone's eyes, and then Nairo was the main fucking target, and it got fucking my friends who don't do. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Okay,
a little bit of
problem with that.
Kind of a bit of a bait and switch.
Hold on, John, really quick. The problem with that, I think Willy mentioned this too, is that he did the ban Nairo thing after he was getting flack for the welcome back Zero thing. So I get what you mean, but Willy was saying that this came after, so that makes.
But he was already going at Nairo. He was already going at Nairo in the Welcome Back Zero video.
I wouldn't accept that, Sen, because like you said, he went after Nairo in the Zero video.
In the Zero video.
Like
he even hinted
if you know, like
his next video was going to be about him at the very end. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like
yes, he did.
And anybody who's watched like more than just this video from Technicals knows his goal seems to be exposing the entirety of the Smash community and just like, I mean, seeming like just breaking these people. Like he's
quoted. Like,
well, I think
burn this whole community.
I think his biggest
Smash community, not defending Zero. Like, he didn't seem to really.
Obviously, look, I can't speak for Technicals. I mean, I'm having him on tomorrow, and we'll discuss it. But I believe that what he's trying to do is what you. To add to what you said, Crow, you know, he's trying to expose the double standard and hypocrisy of these of this community and these TOs with these large figureheads. You know what I'm saying, all right, look, this guy actually did something that's provable, okay? It's actually provable that there is evidence out there for, and you have admissions from both parties that it also did happen. Whereas this guy, yeah, you had an admission beforehand, but he retracted it, which kind of is like, okay, what happened, what didn't happen, and you don't have anything to back it up outside of these messages that, while some, you know, there is one in there that is suggestive, none are sexually charged, and there's no proof that any pictures were actually ever sent outside of the claim that she made, and then the claim that are his admission afterwards, which again, he walked back for whatever reason he says, right? I was in a dark place, I was going to off myself, that stuff, right? Whereas with the Nairo situation, again, you have an admission from both parties, right? And then you have more evidence after the fact to show that what Nairo said, right? Initially he said, yeah, I apologize, Captain Zach. Then he walked that back and he said, well, actually, I was the victim of RAPE. But then you see evidence after the fact that suggests that what happened between him and Captain Zach might have actually been a lot more consensual than what Nairo is willing to admit at this particular point in time.
Well, like, I'm going to put it to you this way. That Nairo video that he did had so much traction that my friends who do not go online at all, they don't like fucking have Twitter, they don't have any social media, and they don't fucking frequent YouTube like that. They hit me up talking to me about it. They're like, oh my God, they're trying to ban Nairo. Like, you know what I mean? That's what he's done. Yeah. Like, I sent you this link, Crow. Yeah. This is an article that got written about the ban Nairo thing. That's what Technicals has done. You know, like now there's a conversation about getting this guy who has like fucking had sexual contact with a fucking minor out of the tournaments that he's been welcomed back to.
He
actually, I think look, the main point
back was like out of spite, to be honest. That's what I was thinking. It's out of spite for the Nairo people. That's what I thought, but it's perspective.
I think, look,
I mean,
again, look, it's about consistency. It's about consistency, right? They're applying these rules to Zero, which again, something that happened that didn't happen at a tournament or anything like that. He's not allowed to come back. And again, there's nothing that 100% proves it, right? There's nothing that's irrefutable outside of the claims, which again have been recanted at this point. But with Nairo, you have a situation where it's, you know, it's there, right? Both these guys have said it. Nairo's never walked back. Nairo came back with a different tune the second time around. After he lawyered up, it was all of a sudden, well, I was a victim. It happened, but I was a victim. You got to understand, I was a victim.
So Aura and Sen, because I think you were more swayed when Willy Mac was on here too. So
I was 100% swayed, and so I was 100. I was getting there with the Augie RFC shit because he was pulling up more shit. And I wasn't listening to it because I was trying to listen to Willy more. But there was more shit they were pulling up, and it looked bad.
So that's why I wanted to get your opinion on this too. Or you said that when he said the whole welcome back thing, you think it was to spite the people in the Smash community to really just keep sticking it to him when it comes to the Nairo stuff, right?
That's what I thought when it was all done with his series, and then it led to ban Nairo. Welcome back Zero, ban Nairo. Look at how that went.
So, but you would agree then. I think that if you, I mean, that's your perspective, right? But like, I'm sitting there going like, man, that sounds a little irresponsible, right? Like, if you're telling me that this guy was being a danger to fucking kids, but and I think Technicals also agrees what he did back then means that he was a danger to kids, right? Mm-hmm. So if he's then going to go ahead and say, But I'll say welcome back to that guy just to spite other people.
Well, he doesn't think that he's a danger
man.
to kids now. He doesn't think they're a danger to kids
I
now.
agree, but specifically saying the welcome back thing just so that he can spite other people, I'm not sure that I would agree with doing that.
Neither.
Yeah, I don't know. I said that's my perspective, not his. I would do it.
I don't agree.
I'd probably do it.
So,
I don't.
Look, I think
my
think
main
it's
issue, and I think Willy Mac is right, and I think most of these guys are right. I don't agree with any of the other shit that they've been pulling. Right, the bringing up his brother and shit. Right.
I feel bad for technicals. I think that
was wrong.
That's where my sway is. Like, I feel bad for technicals. If I'm team technicals, I'm there because technicals. It makes me feel bad how he's going through. But at the same time, I don't really feel that bad for him because he's still like technically ratioing everybody. So,
yeah, he's ratioing.
But what does that mean?
Like
ratios.
The commentary guys usually it means a lot because they're usually used to ratioing other people.
Then maybe that's why they care about it because we get ratioed all the fucking time, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Fucking technicals' pull is gonna go beyond just commentary.
So
look, it'll get larger.
Hey, I just didn't give a shit.
It'll get larger.
Yeah,
it'll get larger, sure, in time as he creates content and things like that, and his channel grows, sure. But the thing is, trust me, he's not as influential as they might think he is. You know what I mean? He's not. His reach isn't that grand.
He's just more influential potentially than them.
I would say in the online space, in a particular, I think that's a fair way to say it, right? Potentially, because in the online space, particularly the online Smash space, yes, I would say he has a degree of influence, but that's probably as far as it goes. I promise you, he's not going to affect any decisions that Evo makes or CEO makes, and they're the two biggest tournaments. They're two of the biggest tournaments. Evo being the biggest, but CEO being one of the biggest. I believe they're in the top 3 or top 5 of the biggest tournaments in the country. You're not going to sway the decision of those people. You know what I'm saying? Making online videos,
even if you make the news.
Well, okay.
Even if you make, look, the news would have to go beyond just like these gaming websites, right? We're talking about ESPN, all that shit. It would have to go. Yeah, it would have to go. It would have to go beyond Dexerto, all that shit, in order for them to consider doing something. And look, technicals could get there. Maybe with the Ban Nairo thing, that might get to that point.
Well, it did. He got an article on Dexerto. I just shared it with you guys.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
I'll pull up the article here, but let me just address a few super chats, and I do want to get to like one comment. And I saw it, and I should have probably talked about it earlier too. Zombie Fox, no, I've got everything. Zombie Fox, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I really have no clue about most of this till recently. Probably because I'm beefing with someone who is large yet so fucking irrelevant. Trevi. So thank you for the super chat, Zombie. I appreciate you throwing shade there. Now I gotta just talk about this, right? Came from Augie's. Flam defended Tech and took a massive L. Embarrassing. Tech is an idiot. Zero's a predator, and Willy rocks. Okay.
Aggies?
Aggies, yeah.
Aggie. Aggies, no, you missed the U, bro. Flam defended Tech. He means flamenco.
Yeah.
Flamenco kind of spurred down a little bit on Nick, and Nick was like laughing, being an asshole. And
thank you, Sen, for the fucking recap.
Yeah, Tech took a massive L. I don't like. That's what I was saying. I don't know what was going on later on, but there was like a chat, and there was some black guy I think that had his like this showing his like dick. I think in that chat. Okay. So I don't know what that was in reference to. I also saw like a younger technicals looking like Kai, like in an unlisted video describing something like. I guess explaining, and then I saw them go to Technical's tweet where he explained something else. So I'm guessing he was explaining the actions of his brother.
What does this brother have to do with anything with Zero?
I saw his.
Okay. Why are you? Are you recapping? You don't know the full context.
The reason why? Okay,
like,
stop. Well, Steve, actually, you can.
Do you know what happened?
Steve, I didn't mean to cut you off. I wanted to just say this really quick. The reason why I wanted to bring up that comment, right? The whole reason why I want to bring up that comment.
Okay.
I don't want to be an asshole, but look, I mean,
just say it, dude. Come on, what the fuck?
Okay. The reason why is because it was Aura's point, really, right? When you brought it up, Augie's the fucker who pulled the Instagram fucking shit, right?
Instagram wake.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
no,
I thought that was Ralph. Wasn't that Ralph and like
somebody? Okay, no. So like, here's what happened.
No.
He hosted the show to fucking have Twoon on to talk about Instagram Wake Up, right? The whole group ended up getting their hands on a fucking CP folder, which I don't know who bought it. Somebody purchased it, and they were sharing it around, and the plan was to expose it, right? Fucking Ethan Ralph got sent to Andy Worski somehow, and Ethan Ralph and Andy Worski opened it up on their streams. And Twoon admitted to doing it for fucking, what is it, brownie points? He wanted to be a hero, you know? He wanted to be a fucking hero. So that was mishandled to like shit. And that all went down on Augie's show, Augie RFC. The fucking
it was on Augie's. Okay, I thought it was the kill stream that had happened.
No, Diorio covered it.
Okay, when I saw Connor pull that shit on fucking technicals, no, it's not fucking relevant. It was never fucking relevant. It happened a year ago. These guys want to talk about it a year ago? Fine, yeah, go ahead. But no.
Well, they knew, dude, no, they fucking hung out with him and his brother like a fucking few weeks ago on VidCon.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Connor was like bringing up, but he brings his brother to Vic. He said, fuck off, dude. Seriously, fuck off.
Yeah,
you guys hung out with him.
I don't think that if they were feuding with technicals, that would have been brought up. That's all I think.
No, it would never was.
If they weren't feuding with technicals, I guarantee Connor wouldn't have made that tweet. But there's a reason for why.
If they agreed with technicals, right? If they agreed, yeah, of course, they would never fucking brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, they might even hide it if they had to.
They were doing. I don't know. I just. It's just funny that they stumbled upon it now when they're not.
I don't want to be a dick, but
I'll be clear. I won't go that extra step and say that they would have hit it if they agreed with them. But I will say this.
Why don't you want to be a dick? If you don't want to be charitable to Zero, why are you charitable to anybody else?
I'm not trying to be a dick.
No, I'm just saying because I don't.
I'm fucking around. I'm being a dick.
I'm just saying, like, accusing someone of trying to cover something is a little bit different than accusing them of trying to.
I don't think they were covering anything. I
think the Oreo would sell them out.
Might have, right? Saying that they might have if circumstances were different. I don't know, but they absolutely dug up dirt on technicals to throw in his face because he'd been ratioing the shit out of them. Like, let's just be honest. He ratioed them. He is, dude, some of the comments he said to him too, bro, like I read it. I was like, bro, that had to fucking hurt. Like,
well, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I don't understand. There's a lot of things I don't understand. I don't know why Diorio leaked his messages in the first place. It didn't really prove anything to me. And then, like,
Augie proved. Well, Augie said that it was to prove that technicals didn't match the same energy, right?
No.
That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant.
No, it's
that's irrelevant.
Totally irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. Who cares about matching the energy?
To show manipulation on technical side.
Oh yeah, fuck off. Okay, you send.
It's not send.
Why are you fucking ganging up? Relax. Jesus Christ.
He's just telling.
Take it easy, girl. Take it easy. Hey, take it. Calm down. Everybody, calm down. Calm down.
He's just telling you what Augie said. He's just telling you.
I still love you, baby girl. I still love you, baby girl. Sen, I still love you, baby girl. I still love you.
I wasn't picking on him.
He's just telling you what Augie said.
I'm just messing, dude.
Remember, Crow, perception is reality.
Fuck you. I wasn't even picking on him. Look. You know what? Fuck it. I can't even remember the point I was fucking making. Fuck you.
Just tell him you love him. Just tell him you love him. It's all good. Everybody love him.
Honestly, Sen, I like you. I have no issues with if you really feel like they're correct. That's perfect.
I think he's just saying what Augie said.
No.
I don't think Augie said that.
Augie said. That's what Augie. I believe it was Augie, but it could have been Edwin too, because Edwin was in there making points. I know Flamenco was team. What's his name?
Team Technicals. Yeah.
Flamenco was Team Technicals.
Hold on. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care whose team anybody. Right? I really don't fucking care. But
why do we always gotta pick teams? Like, why do we always gotta pick teams?
Hold on.
Because some people are right and some people are fucking wrong.
To try, right?
Yeah.
God damn it. Anytime I try to make the point, everybody just starts talking. Fuck it.
Keep going.
I can't even remember the point.
Augie said that it was. Or somebody said it was like manipulative or some shit.
Okay. Thank you. Sen, it is substantially 1,000 times way more manipulative to try to say, "Oh, guys, Technical's brother. Did you know that he was drawing Lolicon with actual minors?"
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, yeah. I know why like Connor did it.
Sen.
If anything,
Connor did it because he knew. And come on, Tipster, you know too. Augie knows, and Diorio was probably jerking off to the idea of it.
There was more shit revealed that I don't know.
I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
I can't say I don't care if I don't know.
Let me be very clear. If those guys are going to do that shit, why the fuck would I ever respect anything else they try to say? Look, come on. Why? That is so below the belt. Bro, come on.
I gotta watch the rest to see what the fuck happened.
No, fuck
I know how they can be very picky
not gonna happen.
with, like,
not gonna happen.
Make statements.
Never gonna happen.
So I'll watch it. I'll let you know.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, go ahead, watch it. Just do it.
I would never do it because if they're gonna go, you know why?
It's a waste of time.
But if I can be proven right, I'll do
all those reasons.
They went after his brother. I know why they went after his brother. Everybody.
Isn't that just Connor, though?
What?
Connor was jealous he didn't get invited to VidCon and fucking Technical's brother did instead, so he's salty. That's what the fuck Connor's on about.
Yeah, because I think Augie said he didn't know this or whatever, but then Connor found it.
I don't fucking care. It is so irrelevant.
Why was Connor looking for shit like that? What was Connor looking for? How did he find that? How did he end up on Reddit?
There you go.
Why
was Connor on Reddit trying to find this shit on Technicals?
Yeah,
because he was digging for dirt, Zen. He was digging for dirt so that he could give it to Augie and Diorio. Because Connor loves.
I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Later.
Hey,
the best time
be nice to Sen.
Is that Redsky? Oh, thank God.
Yes.
We are nice to Sen.
Redsky, the emotional support is here.
The emotional
here for
support.
Sen.
I got Okay,
I love you, Sen.
The point was to read comments. Xylee,
Yeah.
Xylee, I love that you were here for this for all of Willy Max being here. All right.
Yeah.
Gosh damn it. I know that I missed super chats too. GG Evan, Pyro making out with his cat. Well, he is a furry.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I didn't think about that.
No, fuck off.
He is a furry. So
no.
I think
I'm muting everybody. I'm muting everybody. I need to say this in defense of Pyrocynical. Okay? No, he would never make out with the cat. The cat is way too fucking skinny. Fuck you. I mean, I just wanted to make that joke. Thank you. That's all I wanted to do was just make that one joke.
Oh, bro.
Imagine that's what like fucking gets us banned and shit. That one joke.
Oh God.
It was worth it. The cat's too skinny for him.
It doesn't matter. I'm a light technician. I'll just go to work.
I'm no light technician. I don't care about credibility. This isn't my livelihood, and I don't live in Germany.
Yeah. I can speak in the language where I live in. I can get a job.
Oh, come on. Has Tommy talked about this at all?
He hasn't.
Give it time. Give it time.
I might have to eventually.
Give it time.
Look.
It'll be tomorrow, probably.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
That's the point, bitch.
Yeah.
this asshole girl wants me to talk about this. He's such a jack. No, because it'd be funny. Buddy, your fat son and your black son are fighting.
That's true.
What are you gonna do, Tom?
You can't pick favorites. You have to choose children equally.
I want Grim Hades here.
Fucking Sophie's Choice over here.
Sophie's Choice.
Sophie's Choice.
What?
So fucking dark. Zombie Fox, thank you for this
gotta pick
chat.
one.
Oh
I would rather listen to TJB give his uneducated opinion than this zero drama again.
Oh dear God, but I do agree with that. I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. This is stupid.
That's how bad.
Sorry,
that's how bad this
did
has
you
gotten.
say true?
Yeah, it's
yes.
Yeah, the only reason I even know about any of this is because of T3. That's it. If it wasn't for T3, I would not be here right now.
Yeah.
Now, I'll have you know that the Young Bucks are actually pretty entertaining. Maybe not for the ways they want to be, but they are entertaining.
No, dude. The fucking that whole interview.
I'll wait on that one.
That whole interview kind of got like blown up a bit because like all the Twitter shit happened right before it. So like everything got like I didn't even want to talk about that shit. I was trying to like get like direct answers, fucking, and like all this Twitter shit happened, and like it's bad fucking timing, I guess. Something.
No, it's good timing. It's good. It makes the episode better.
Well, it depends. Depends how you guys feel about it.
People are going to watch the episode because people are just talking about technicals. It's bad in the sense that I think Technicals is like, look, man, if I had to look at the motivations of everybody, Technicals right now is trying to make sure that somebody who he has evidence was willfully engaging with a minor who he did sleep with twice. Twice, not once, twice. And was then, and then had multiple members of the Smash community then fight to make sure that that man who was fucking that child at Smash tournaments could go to more Smash tournaments. Yeah,
well, he's really good at Smash Brothers, Crow.
Talk about Smash Bros on a whole nother level.
Technicals is doing that. Diorio and Augie are screaming about how Aggie. Diorio and Aggie are talking about how he unfollowed them and how his brother drew Lolicon. Come on, dude.
Apparently,
an MS Paint.
Well, that's weird though, because I thought it was like it was just the MS Paint stick.
It's literally no. They called it. Okay. This is why I said Connor is a piece of fucking garbage. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. You know what though? Because they were all going on technicals. Hey, look, he shared the image. Oh man, that looks. If he didn't share that image, I wouldn't have found out that his brother was drawing fucking stick figures. Well, that fucking cocksucker was telling everybody it was fucking Lolicon of minors. God damn you.
You do have to admit, though, that those images were pretty fucking disgusting.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
Don't worry.
I've seen worse in high school.
I wasn't cool.
Yeah, dude. You know what they're disgusting? It's like Beavis and fucking Butthead. They're like fucking stick figures with a penis. Oh no!
Well, actually, the thing is, somebody recreated stick figures and a penis. Bro, somebody recreated stick figures and a penis, right? And they said to Diorio, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get life for this." And then Diorio was like, unironically, like, "Yeah, this is disgusting." The FBI
didn't he like tag the FBI or something?
No, he tagged the FBI in a separate tweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think even Willy agreed that that's
damn man. Not even for Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph never got the FBI at, but damn, technical stick figure, fucking unbelievable.
It's
Dude,
just because
okay. Look,
he's mad about the ratio. Let's be honest.
Look, I agree with everybody. I didn't want to see the image. It's a disgusting image. But had I not seen it, I would have known what a fucking dishonest, disingenuous piece of fucking. Actually, no, I know that about Connor, but none of you guys would know.
Winner's point of view.
I don't know
anything
about
about Connor.
I don't know anything about
really.
He's some fucking weirdo who follows around Aggie. Like
Augie.
No, he lives with
Augie.
God damn. Look, again, I don't care about the gremlins or the people that follow in the orbiters and shit. It's fine. Talk whatever shit you want. I don't care. The only reason why I'm bringing up Connor specifically is because that piece of fucking garbage was going around digging up dirt on technicals so that he could. Oh my god.
Okay,
didn't you not even know anything about
this? The only thing you need to know about Connor is that he has the winner's point of view.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Hey, it's on his bio. That's literally the only thing there. That's all I got to go off of.
Like, I
that's the winner's point.
Oh my god.
I quote tweeted that shit, and I'm like mocking him, and he like responds to me, and I'm like, sure. What? Are you?
Wait, what did he
say?
Kidding?
He tried to justify it. I'm sitting there going, like, no.
Yeah.
Are you fucking stupid? He's defending Zero because his brother drew, and he has to because of his brother. Bro, if he cared about his brother that much, like to the point where he's gonna like, it's gonna really dictate the content on his channel. I don't know. Probably not even talk about the fucking Smash community at all. Because that would expose his brother. He disavowed his fucking brother. My brother's a fucking degenerate. My brother's a piece of shit. I know what it's like to have a sibling that's a piece of fucking garbage who does degenerate shit that then you have to fucking explain. Yeah. I know technicals should not have to deal with those motherfuckers trying to throw his brother's degenerate shit in his face.
Look, Technicals' brother didn't dox Technicals just because he wanted to look cool to a bunch of doxers. So I don't think Technicals' brother can be compared to yours. Let's be real.
Are you saying
what they're doing is the kind of shit that motherfucker.
He also leaked your fucking messages with you for no reason either. Like, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Jesus.
What's up?
Okay,
What's up,
in fairness, yes, my brother is much worse than Technicals' brother.
Okay,
Technicals' brother drew stick figure porn of minors.
Yeah, that's true. Did you hear what Steve said, Sen?
Well, what's up?
They're doing. I can't even remember. They're acting like fucking Dean. That's my point. Like they're going and calling people fucking pedophiles because of stick figures. That's something Dean would do. That's fucking retarded. Like I can't get behind that.
No, because they're not going the extra mile to actually get like.
I don't give a fuck about
CP.
an extra mile. They're going the extra mile right now. So tell me what they did at the stream, at the end of the stream or whatever, and that's the extra mile. Because this was all before their fucking stream happened. And now they're showing pictures of group chats with minors sending fucking apparently nudes to each other. Is that what you were saying? Because that's what his brother said happened. That had nothing to do with technicals or his brothers, just something that happened. I don't know why they're showing it on stream. That's what it made. That's what it sounded like.
It was blurred out. It was a blurred out.
It's blurred out. Okay, well that makes it fine then, right? Like, why? I don't understand. What does this have to do with technicals video at all? What does that have to do with video?
They'll probably say it adds context to shit.
No, it doesn't.
No, I don't think so. I think it's like I literally think they're just like, oh look, this is why he's defending it because he's a freak too. That literally
they're just grasping for straws.
They don't look into the people they endorse before they endorse them. If this was such a
I don't think this is in good faith. There you go. I don't know how to explain it better than that. I don't think this is in good faith at all. I think they're pissed. They're inherently pissed. They've been pissed at him. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden they're going to this thing that he publicly addressed a long time ago. They're digging it up after they just hung out with his brother. And now they're fucking using it against him. And then they're bringing up different points. And then they're showing fucking different screenshots about Zero. See what I'm saying? So
it is weird that they're getting sent this now, and not really, but I'm saying it that way. Like I get why they're showing it now and everything.
I don't know.
Because it's like the VidCon thing. You guys were just like basically, if you think Technical's brother is a freak and you think Technical's is a freak, well, you guys were hanging out at VidCon with a freak and you didn't mind it.
Well, not even that. Diorio tweeted some fucking praise thing of, oh, I praise Technicals for having a hot take and standing by it.
Yeah, we also go over that. Yeah, on 17 he said that. And today I told you he cleared it up and he said basically like, oops. It was like maybe my misjudgment on this or something.
Yeah, and they all did that. Tipster did that. He took back his shout out. Like they all did that. So I don't really see this shit as in good faith. That's just my perspective as an observer.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
Good faith at all.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm not surprised by Tipster doing it. But the Oreo, I wouldn't expect like the Oreo.
Oh, you know what, Tipster? You know, Tipster, I love you, so I'm going to give you a shout out here. Just so everyone can see what a good man you are. You are beefing with somebody, and someone asks, hey, what's up? And you go, hey, let's go to DMs instead.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah. I don't know what you're saying, DMs. You could be having a nice conversation, because it must be a nice conversation, because if Omegon disagrees with you, I'm sure I'll find his fucking DMs on your timeline. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to give you that shout out, buddy, because I love you.
What did you do?
Huh?
I love Tipster. I think he's a cool character.
I still think Tipster's a cool
Tipster has an issue with
Tipster's
probably okay with the Oreo leaking DMs because when Tipster gets mad at people, he'll leak their DMs too.
He get mad at you like once,
and
you guys had a fight.
Yeah.
Everybody gets one with the Tipster. Everybody gets at least one fight.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't think the only thing that I didn't like about Tipster is that he did this whole he's basically said, I'll walk back my endorsement of technicals because he was like spurging, I guess. I don't know his exact
phrase. It was the stick figure thing. It was when he posted the stick figure thing. That's what it was.
Oh, we've been going at this guy for like a week, all of us, and then we brought up his brother, and oh my gosh, I had to take back my endorsement because then he started spurging out like a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I don't think Technicals was really necessarily spurting out.
He showed what
has been ratioing them.
I think the one tweet that was like probably stupid of him to make was the one where he actually showed the photo of the MS Paint or whatever the fuck it was.
No, I think you should have kept that up because now they're misrepresenting.
That's the one thing I thought. No. Well, that's the thing. That's why it was going to be misrepresented either way.
They've been lying about what the image was before, and now that he showed what it was, they're just continuing to fucking lie. But also now they're saying that he showed the image, and it's so much worse.
It reminds me of what happened to Colton.
It reminds me of a bunch of fucking children, right?
It reminds me of what happened to Colton.
Allegation, and are just enjoying trolling people.
History repeating itself. I see.
That's what happened to Colton. That's literally what happened to Colton.
He got a censored photo of that thing, and he went ahead and I guess he showed it on stream because he mentioned at the very beginning of After Hours. He was like, I didn't take a picture of the thing because he was treating it like child porn, essentially. He's like, I didn't take a picture of that. And everybody was in agreement. And he's like, but I got a censored image of it sent by someone or something there, I think. believe that.
Yeah, whatever. Just like fucking, I don't care.
I just don't.
Hey, well, guys. There's actual child porn, but it's okay. It's censored. I'm gonna show it on stream. Yeah, that's because it's not that fucking bad. You guys are so.
No. He didn't say it was child porn. He was acting as if it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If it was like, would you ever show it on your stream if it was fucking censored? Of course, because it's not that fucking bad, and he knows it. They know it. They don't fucking care. They're having.
Oh yeah.
You know
this
what?
Is what they did.
Them raised him for a fucking week and making Diorio look like a fucking idiot, right? And he absolutely did make him look like an idiot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree. I think Diorio's opinion is perfectly fucking fine if he has it, right? And he believes it.
Yeah.
I have no issues with his opinion, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But he acted like a fucking idiot, and Technicals made him out to be a fucking idiot. He's been getting ratioed by Technicals, who again has less followers and less people backing him up. And by that I mean less other people like Tipster and everybody. Like Technicals isn't going to people and getting to like promote me, share this. I fuck off. Oh, we don't know. Yeah, sure you don't. Anyways, I just
yeah. So no, for me,
it.
I've been doing this shit like all fucking day, but like again, disclaimer: I hope I don't hurt anyone's feelings or some shit.
Don't fuck that. I hate
or
that.
Make somebody feel that.
That's gonna make me. I'm gonna throw a rock at you one day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ken
I
and
will.
Steve are like the
Jesus
bestest
Christ.
of buddies, and they are in total polar opposites of this issue.
Well, it's because it doesn't make any sense because it's criticism, right? And it's a disagreement.
But I've seen things like before when there's like it's just criticism, but like people escalated to it's beyond.
Yeah,
that.
Tommy C. Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Like for example, him. Like what the fuck, dude? Like
yeah, I know, but like still, like it's. Do you think that's really going to save you the fucking thing? Like stop worrying about people's feelings, because they don't care about yours. Like,
oh damn, that's mean, or. But
they don't.
They don't care as Malaris, Sam. Don't you
remember? Wait. I have a winner's point of view tweet. I'm sure every person defending Technicals and his brother found out that Augie did the same thing. They would immediately turn on him. Augie sends a 13-year-old his cock as a meme and draws porn of the 13-year-old coming on himself because it's a running joke. Nobody would be like, well.
Okay, what's that?
Dude, why is this guy even giving his input?
Yeah, why is that?
Wait. The winner just tweeted that? Where's the winner's
point of view?
I want to show the winner's point of view. I want everybody to see the winner's point of view. He just tweeted it. Here, let's go. No, it's okay. He's a winner, so everybody should see what a winner looks like. There we go.
I'm just shooting things in Halo.
Sorry. Who was hanging out with Technicals and his degenerate brother?
I thought Connor was
VidCon. Yeah, VidCon.
Wait, not Con. Wait, I don't think Connor went. Did he?
I don't think he went.
That's why he's upsetty spaghetti. I thought you were just show a picture of Connor.
He didn't go to VidCon.
I know you didn't go.
I guess Augie did.
Steve, round 2 with Tommy C. went.
But I'm pretty sure.
Do you got that?
Pretty sure. Technicals.
I want the winner.
And his bro hung out with a lot of folks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Folks.
Oh God! All right, here's the tweet. Wait,
after this happened, it was addressed.
Beautiful pictures, then.
Oh God!
I'm scared, Steve.
Oh man,
I'm scared because I don't got the winner's point of view.
Shut up, Len.
I'm about to see the beast be unleashed.
What?
The tweet.
Dude, these guns are so fun in Fiesta, bro. I swear to God.
Oh God.
In what? Fiesta?
Fiesta's a mode in Halo, which is essentially the equivalent of gun game on COD.
I would play that.
We've been playing Fiesta forever.
Oh, we haven't. Because the mode just literally came out. We never queue into that.
Oh.
It's always big
I thought
team.
we were.
Nope.
Huh.
Never.
I hate this fucking guy.
Dude, Brian's still talking about
you know that he's like he looks like Napoleon Dynamite, but like worse, kind of.
It's okay. Look. I'm sure he's just salivating because he's become a.
What the heck? What the hell? Xylee, what? What's going on? Grip for WW4 on Twitter.
Wait, what?
Oh
my gosh! I just scrolled down. I missed so many shit. No. Go back. God
Wait,
damn it.
What's going on?
God. Fucking
maybe because
Tommy's gonna call you Crows of Redemption again.
Oh, Tommy,
Roads of Redemption and that cancel culture guy.
I just want to know if he's siding with the black son or the fat son. That's all my question for Tommy. I don't care what his opinion on it.
I already know who he's going to side with.
I don't care what he has to say about anybody else. I just want to know if he's siding with the black son or the fat son.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's pro fatty. He hates
well, yeah, because like Technicals didn't kiss the ring, right? And
well, no, I think Tommy just has more of an acquaintance with Nick and more of a relationship.
Because Tommy helped bring Diorio up. That's why.
Exactly. Yeah. He was always going to side with Diorio. It's just funny because he really likes Technicals and he has to side with Diorio on this one.
Well, he doesn't have to.
He really has to. He brought Diorio up, and Diorio is like going to the wire on this.
I mean, he has been tweeting nonstop for like 3 days.
There's a reason why Tommy kept his mouth shut for as long as he did, because he knows he has to side with Diorio, even if he probably doesn't want to, because anybody who's an adult and is mature, which I mean, let's be honest, that does kind of outweigh Tommy a little bit, would see that and go like, why are you bringing up his fucking brother?
Mm-hmm.
Be a fucking dad and go punish your fucking belligerent son. And get him on a fucking diet.
Wow.
On a diet.
Super chat. I was trying to figure out like an insult that wouldn't be just another.
I think that if Steve DeLive brought up anybody's friend, regardless of the event that took place prior, they would still harp on him for it. So,
dude, he brought up a fucking shirt and they went nuts. Are you kidding me?
I just want to point that out. You know?
It's true.
What? Because I brought up Connor? Are they going to be
if you were to do that,
if you pulled what Connor did on someone else, they would fucking burn you for.
Oh, they would go after you. Mm-hmm. They would never let it go. They would be like cancel culture. He's bringing people's families into it. This guy's pro cancel culture. Tommy C would do at least 2 streams specifically about the cancel culture guy and how he's bringing up people's families.
Yeah, I should do that more often.
But now that his fat son has done it.
No, maybe Connor did it, not.
Sorry. His fat son and his friends did it. Because no. Fuck you, Diorio. Fuck you, Augie. Connor did it. You put on your fucking stream. I'm looping you all into that shit.
Your friends
did it, and you all had it on stream. And you're all laughing about it and being like, "Look at this shit." Fuck off. You hung out with that fucker after this stuff happened. After Technicals talked about it.
Oh, Chaos Emblem.
They weren't aware. They didn't.
Then they're idiots. What do you want me to say? Then they're fucking idiots.
Well,
let me rephrase that. They had no reason to bet, I think.
All right. What is it? Chaos Emblem 23. Crow. What's funny is that Augie and Nick
get railed by it. I don't fucking care.
Was gonna move on from the Top Gun text video, but look, he keeps going on and try to attack his brother. How odd to say he would stop. That's what Chaos Emblem said.
Love you, Augie.
I'm just going to tear through the super chat so I can catch up. Prepare yourself when looking into Foodie Beauty. She had a sex offender running her Discord.
That's lovely.
I was really hoping to avoid sex offenders and just focus on fat, chubby wubbies, but apparently I can't.
Dude, we can never get a break from those.
Thank you for the super
we take
chat.
A break from one day, and there's more.
The Smash community got bigger issues than the beef. We were just talking about Foodie Beauty. Bigger issues than the beef between Technicals and Zero. Yeah, they got Nairo, who seemingly fucked a child at 2 of their tournaments and is back to doing tournaments with more children. So have fun. I think I only got a couple more. Maybe I'm done. Good. Nick got hired by Keen and got L's ever since.
He's dead.
You know?
He's dead? Is that what you
Coincidence?
said?
No, I was doing a shout.
Dude, you want to know something? Like, I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, like Nick specifically, may have taken to offense. Technicals said some shit that was like kind of a burn. He told Nick, he was
brutal.
Yeah, he said, you fucking upload to a 5 million sub channel and can't like get more views at your own channel or some shit like that. I was like, damn. I'm like, no wonder Nick is mad. That's brutal.
Well, then,
Look, I'll be clear, right? I'm saying that, fucking these guys went under below the belt, going after his fucking family. You guys did that. It's totally irrelevant. You know it's irrelevant. You can try to fucking justify it any way you fucking want. It's just dirt. You just threw mud on the guy. You know you fucking did it because you're fucking degenerates and he was ratioing you. And you just really wanted to give it to him.
Yeah.
Well, it had nothing to do with the fucking video.
Nothing. Not at all. Not at all. And you know what? His brother was with him at VidCon because that fucking dumbass Connor, I guess, is probably so pissy that he didn't get to go. But the problem is, all of you idiots were at VidCon with Technicals who brought his brother, and y'all hung out.
Degen brother, by the way.
Yeah, like, what do you want me to say?
Well, and it's not like they were hiding it. It was public. It was a public video. It was out in the fucking open. Like, it's, again, do your research before endorsing somebody.
I mean, like...
Oh, the winner's point of view responded to you, Crow. He says,
I don't fucking care. No, I don't care. I don't.
Oh my god, Crow, it's a good tweet. Oh my god.
Let me hear it. Send, let me hear it.
Okay. Are you just mad? What is your argument? I was invited and welcome to VidCon as well. So, LOL. This allegation was a year ago and very under the rug. Anyone defending Technical saying it was just a stupid running meme to send porn to 13-year-olds needs to rethink their take.
This isn't like Stammy. This was like
really are mad about
MS Paint joke shit. This wasn't like
wait, hold on. I got a question for you, Crow. How long is it gonna take your brother to come in and try to be an opportunist for this? This is a good way for him to get like an opportunity.
Oh god, no, we don't need to. Oh fuck.
He did it before,
which is fine. Which is fine because then, oh my god, that would be really that'd be really great. I hope they take. I actually hope they take him up on his offer. To be honest.
Oh god.
Because I'm sure that's worked out so well for people like Kai. By the way,
why would you even respond to me?
Yeah,
because he's got the winner's point of view.
I guess
the winner's point of view.
Yeah, Trump fucking winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Does anyone have a photo of Ethan's wife so I can send it to this asshole?
Jesus, what?
Ethan's wife?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Well, I told you
Ethan's wife
horse.
Impression.
Oh, I thought you meant Ethan Klein. Wait, or you want me to do Ela Klein?
Oh wait, yeah, Ethan Klein's.
Oh, Ethan. Oh, look at these losers just arguing about pedos. Oh, Ethan. We should send this over to Def Noodles.
Okay, oh. You know what, Redsky, I'm gonna be honest with you, Consuela is better.
Yeah, I agree.
Consuela impression.
Oh yeah, Tyler's saying that Technical's brother's video is not public; it's unlisted, so it's very liable that they didn't know about it. But Technical's publicly posted about it on Twitter, and he put his brother's response on Twitter a year ago in June.
I mean, to be charitable to them, they probably just weren't aware of it. But again, like,
yeah,
what does it have to do with you?
Well, I mean, the problem is if Tipster's going to go out there and fucking endorse the guy who brought his fucking brother, right, to fucking VidCon with all of his other friends, right? I mean, like, Tipster, you gave this guy an endorsement. Did you not fucking know? Like, he had this guy.
I mean, they probably did.
No.
I tell you, it was before VidCon. It was before VidCon he did that. It was before VidCon. It was his 100K special, he said.
Oh, yeah.
That's when he fucking shouted out fucking Technicals. It wasn't around VidCon. He already passed.
He could have very well just not known if it flew under the radar.
This is a very simple question. When he gave the shout out, did Technicals upload the video about his brother?
Oh, was it already out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. From a year ago.
Okay.
It was like
if you're going to give somebody, okay. So look, I don't think that they would actually anyone should really hold him responsible. But we do know that if it was anybody else, they would absolutely put this guy on the fucking ringer. So Tipster, you had to have known. You gave the guy an endorsement, so you must have known about his fucking brother and the shit that he had done. Why wouldn't you tell your friends? Don't hang out with his brother.
I don't know, dude. I don't really.
But let's be honest. You gave the guy the endorsement. You didn't actually look into him. You probably had like one video that you really liked that was blowing up, and you were like, "Oh, let me give this guy a shout out."
Yeah. That's when you vet your source. But
hey, I mean,
you both got feelings.
Let's be honest.
You guys see why I say
you could have staked your friends, and you didn't. Oh man, I think that they are being so disingenuous with this shit. I think that they're really upset that he was ratioing them and fucking clowning on them. And I think let's be honest, right? I said that they went below the belt on technicals. Technicals, you really shouldn't have hurt Dioreo's feelings like that. He's very sensitive.
Oh my God.
That was really wrong. You should not have mentioned that he cannot get views even uploading to a 5 million sub channel. You shouldn't have done that. You should not have said
Didn't
that.
they like try to make like was this before
It is hilarious,
after,
but
like,
you should have said it. It's
when they were like doing the whole pastor and the children thing. Because this kind of like this devolved into like calling technicals or insinuating that he was sus. Like this strayed from the original argument so much at this point. Like
yeah, because wasn't the original argument whether Technicals' video was a vindication of Zero or not?
Yeah, but that was just turned into like,
I completely forgot about that because of what's been going on.
It became a difference of opinion kind of thing. So it's like it's whether you believe it or whether you don't. And then that wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough, right? So then they kept going at it, and then it became personal, and then it turned into this.
Why does it always have to go to the pedo thing, dude? Like, come on.
Because that's the most damaging thing.
It's the most damaging and the most outrageous and the ones that are going to turn the most eyes.
Like,
that's
fucking Stardust or whatever the fuck her name is, the one that Edwin wants to flick the bean of. It's like, optics, my dude. Look at these two tweets together. They look so bad, don't they? Yeah, because you made them look bad. But whatever, dude. Like, this is so fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
I don't get why they have to resort to that gay shit. It's so fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Look at what you just said. They're resorting to that shit, but they're the same people that saying Zero's bad, right? But look at what they're resorting to use against Technicals, right? How the fuck am I supposed to take that? Like, so I don't want to fucking bother with this shit. This drama is fucking stupid. This is all based on opinion shit. This is old shit. Like, I think the law should fucking handle this shit in their own way. If he is really taking the legal route and in the middle of lawsuits, this Katie shit, it has to come up at some point because this was used to defame him. And he's probably going to it's probably going to bite him in the ass if this is true. If this is all true and this can be proven, like, it might bite him in the ass. That's what I'm assuming he's taking.
Do you think this was like manufactured drama in a sense, though?
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know, but it could be. It's suggested to be so.
Because I don't think his take changed from the video he did with Nicholas. It's not like he did anything different. It's not really like he defended him. You could make the argument he vindicated him in a way that he set the record straight on shit. So you could classify that as vindication, but you can't classify it as defending him because I don't ever see him being like, well, no, he should be, let back into the community. And WillyMac says because he's making excuses for him. This way. But I don't think they're excuses. I think it gives more nuance to what happened. Yeah,
it's nuance, right? But like what is it? You can start looking into somebody and start learning different things that change your mind when you start learning new things. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? When Zero came out with his apology, I thought he was fucking guilty for sure because obviously fucking guy admitted everything,
if you
right?
admit to it, yeah.
But now he's saying something that I'm like, okay, I know Zero to be like really fucking stupid and I know him to be mentally weak. So I
just don't trust his word for it because he just.
Of course, yeah, you shouldn't.
He's a liar.
You shouldn't. Like, you only probably take your word if you know the guy. Or if you've been around him long enough to know it, or even if you want to, because I don't know. I don't know how to tell anyone's mental state. I don't know how to do that. But like, what if I'm wrong and the dude like is telling the truth,
Yeah, it's just.
And I'm calling somebody a pedo. I don't want to do that either. So you see what I'm saying? I don't want to fucking.
No evidence, off of a twit longer and a fucking possibly very highly possibly false confession because he's confessing to other things that we can verify were false that he was confessing.
This is just a thing that you're like forced into. Like, I don't want to say that this guy is innocent, but I don't want to say he's a pedophile. I don't want to do either.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's Schrodinger's
you're being neutral until there's more
with that shit.
Yeah, until we know.
I think he's a piece of shit. I don't want to have him like come back to YouTube or whatever, but I don't have any say in that.
Yeah, it's all about how you interpret the video, because if you're interpreting the video as it's a defense for him, then yeah, you can make this argument. But even Technicals himself said, like, it's not a defense of fucking Zero. It's just explaining what happened to him. The video is titled "What Happened to Zero."
It's okay to think that the video is a vindication. It's just going on this crusade is.
Well, it isn't. It isn't. Especially when
I don't want to be an asshole because, to be fair, right? It is his opinion, right? And I don't think he's wrong to have that opinion either. I can totally see where he's
coming from. But when you're tweeting for 3 days,
I'm just saying I can understand the opinion. The opinion is not wrong, but as far as this bullshit fucking pissing back and forth with Technicals on fucking Twitter over it, well, there's like I'm trying to figure out like this moral stance that they're taking, right? That somehow Technicals is okaying a fucking predator and that's unsafe and dangerous. Well, the guy is literally trying to stop a predator who fucked a child at Smash tournaments from going to more Smash tournaments. I kind of feel like
problem at hand.
Yeah, I kind of feel like one person's addressing a problem and there's a bunch of fucking figs pissed that some guy unfollowed them on Twitter. Get over it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Especially when an unfollowing situation with one of them happened, like not too long ago.
I'm just saying, like, I see Willy Mac disagreeing with Technicals on Twitter, and I don't see these two going for each other's throats, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Willy came came on and he said that he still liked Technicals' work and shit. He didn't look like he took it personal. Augie and them are looking like they're taking it personal.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know why that is. Like,
well, to be fair, Technicals did take a fuck, man. He really like.
I mean, God. The only thing that I can see, like,
I respect Willy Mac for sticking to his opinion.
The thing that I see with fucking Augie,
I respect him for coming on and kind of clarifying things.
Augie says that he doesn't like the Technicals didn't match the same energy.
Ow, damn it.
Right? I don't give a fuck about that. Well, you have to have the same energy all the fucking time.
No,
like it was just
you can change your mind on things too.
Like,
are we supposed to stay stagnant in our opinions in all times? Like, holy crap.
No, dude.
I don't think he changed his opinion. I think he just.
I think Augie just didn't like it. Augie got upset at a comment that said his show was boring, even though it was still good. It's a good show. It was boring. He got mad at that.
Well, he
banned
on Twitter.
Like, so he gets like, I think he gets really upset with like shit like that. So when he saw that, I think that's really what triggered him. I think that's what you mean by like orchestrated, not orchestrated. What'd you say?
Manufactured.
Something that. Huh?
Manufactured,
yeah. I think I know what you mean by that. It seems that way based on it.
Well, the thing, yeah. Well, I mean, controversy brings in money, so
yeah.
Today, Augie right off the bat, Tipster gave him a $50 super chat.
Augie made like $500 off of the stream, so obviously, like,
so it's like, oh well,
benefit
shit.
to the situation.
Like everybody was on fire. Everybody was like, oh, blood sports. I think it was Justin Wang was in there too. It was like blood money for the blood gods or some gay shit like that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were that. So I don't know. Maybe it was just it's time to get super berries.
Like, it's entertaining to a point. Like, the fact that Technicals and Diorio were going
it's entertaining if you're a bystander.
It was getting kind of pathetic.
Nah, dude, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. This is
usually why I say let's keep the fucking circle small. This is why I usually say let's just fucking stick to ourselves.
You're right. Because like one thing, like, and I can confidently say this, you'll never see us doing what's happening there.
Yeah, like I really, man, look. I don't care that they have a different opinion. I really don't fucking care, right? It's totally fine, and I can really respect it, right? I was really happy that Willy Mac came on because we do disagree, but you could see, like, it didn't turn into some fucking blood sports. We didn't start accusing him of doing this because he fucking, I don't know, hates black people or something. He didn't accuse us of doing it because he thinks we support pedos or some stupid shit like that, which is basically what's turning into this drama on fucking Twitter. That fucking jackass Connor, right? I don't get railed by a fucking horse. He says I'm defending. He literally says I am defending a 19-year-old who sent his dick to a 13-year-old because I told him he should get railed by a fucking horse. Right?
That was a 14-year-old, but it changed.
Yeah, he changed it.
Where did you say that in your tweet?
The person got even younger.
Where did you say that in your tweet?
Here,
when did he send his dick? Is that a zero?
Oh, he's talking about the follow-up. Remember that I mentioned there was a group chat in the last hour of After Hours or whatever, right?
See? So I'm not making this up, right?
What about a group chat?
Look, just okay. Listen. Look at this, right? I'm not making this shit up. This is actually what this dumbass said to me, right? At what point do I ever say it's okay that somebody sent a fucking stick figure penis to a 13-year-old, right? Look, I don't think he was sexualizing a fucking minor. I think you guys are so fucking dishonest.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Crow. Like the last hour of After Hours, I told you there's a group chat there, and there's some black guy like showing his dick, I think, or whatever there.
Yes, Technicals actually brought that up. It's in the tweet.
So I think that's what he's referencing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, this Connor guy is saying that I'm defending a 19-year-old who sent his cock to a 13-year-old.
No, that's bad faith. That's bad faith.
I don't even think that happened because Technical's brother said he wasn't in any of these other group chats that he was not a part of where these minors were sending nudes to each other. And he said it was fucking really weird. He never sent any fucking nude. If they're talking about Technical's brother, he said in his video that he did not send any nudes. He only drew that one thing and that he regrets it and he shouldn't have fucking done it. But it's also in MS fucking Paint, and it was a joke because that's what they were all doing in the group chat. And Technical's going to test this because he was in the group chat as well. So it's like, it seems retarded.
I don't know. I think I don't really know anything about it, because I didn't research that because it's irrelevant to the conversation. So I'm gonna leave it where it is.
Super bad when he draws all those cocks in Super bad.
Dude, I used to draw shit like that in fucking middle school. All right.
I mean, look. It's like you have a group of friends, right? And they're all like trying to draw something to get a shock out of the other person. So someone writes ass, and someone writes fuck, and someone writes I fucked your mom. Someone writes I fucked your dad, and someone says I fucked your dog. Right? Like. Obviously, they're trying to one-up each other. I don't think they actually want to fuck anyone's dog, right? But
I don't know, dude. Like,
shock the other person.
It's like me bringing up like the Instagram wake up blunder.
I see fucking teens do it all the fucking time. They always want to one-up the other person and be the big guy who got everybody.
Like I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, bring up past mistakes and shit, like because that's irrelevant to this fucking topic. I'll look into that some other time. It's not fucking relevant to the topic. If Technicals wants to respond to it, he fucking can. What is it? He did it in like a fucking frustrated move. You could see it on Twitter that he had to delete it. And he's like, dude, I was just scrambling because I'm getting smeared right now. Like, I don't think he expected them to bring up his brother at all. Like, you could tell in the way he was responding.
We're so far away from the point at this point that it's like you had a problem with Technical's fucking video, and now we're over here with your brother that happened 4 years, more than 4 years ago, 5 fucking years.
Which he's already been banned. He's already
disavowed. Yeah. Technical disavowed his brother for doing that shit. It's not even like, so anything that happened, like, how is this related to Technical's video at all?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, dude. It's just fucking weird. So I don't know. I will leave it at that. This whole thing is
from it because it's such a lost cause at this point.
I think that's what everyone should do. Because this is all old, but it's all seemingly new. You know what I mean? I'm going to say this right now. There's almost 100% guaranteed chance that Zero's never going back to tournaments. If you don't want to support him, don't fucking support him. Flag his shit. Nah, don't flag his shit. It's like
no, disavow.
It's a joke. It's a joke, Ritz. Calm down. Like fucking.
I won't even say that. Never mind.
Yeah, whoa. Steve, fuck off. Like, it's a joke in reference to half the shit you say anyway. Like, So fucking. Guy. Yeah, the cancel culture guy. But like, don't fucking then literally don't support him because channel will die. He'll go away or fucking whatever. Or maybe he'll actually like do what he said and fall into his mental desperation and just end himself. So then maybe everyone will be happy. I don't fucking know what to tell you all. Literally go play a video game or something.
It's kind of surprising too how something like this is basically tearing the community apart. The community.
Not really, because I don't think Technicals needs the commentary community.
No, he Technicals was never really a part of it. It's like
Colin sure as hell wanted him to be a part of it.
Did you see Flamenco and Diorio going at it?
Yeah. I did not.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, but then Flamenco was back later and
kind of losing his cool at some points, but
no, Flamenco fell back in line. To be honest,
he did.
I like how you said it like that. Said he fell
That's
back
how it
in
is.
Of course he did.
It's kind of how it happens.
We already know who the top guys are.
He had a disagreement, like he didn't agree with them. So what they do, they browbeat him. They said, "Okay, I agree with you guys." Yeah, he's a pussy.
I don't know, dude. I don't really know, dude. Like everyone can have their own opinions. Y'all think about everything the way you want to. Like this doesn't really affect me or anything I do, so it doesn't really fucking matter. I don't care what anybody
the most enjoyment I've gotten out of this entire thing is getting to tell Connor to get railed by a horse repeatedly on Twitter. Literally, I mean, out of all of this, I got some enjoyment out of it. So
gotta enjoy the small things,
Exactly.
Thank you, Detective Connor, for being on the case. Yeah.
Yes, please make videos.
Like he doesn't understand. I don't care what he says to me. I'm gonna keep telling him to get railed and fucked by a horse. I literally told him he should get ass blasted and get some gut shots by the horse. I hope he understands this.
Good shit, all right?
Dude.
Watch him like make a accusation against you or some shit.
I really want him to.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I want him to.
Soylent Green.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chris Man, thank you for super chat. When I get the feeling that Tech and Zero are just the tip of the iceberg for Yes, you are 100% correct.
Yeah.
That's not a
What's
feeling.
the rest of it?
That's not a feeling. That you are a psychic. You are having future sights. Because
What happened?
yes, it is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I was just reading super chat. That's all.
I was like, what does that mean?
What do you mean?
Tip of the iceberg
The
for
Smash
like
community?
pedos in the Smash community, I think.
Yeah, like there's more shit in the Smash community than just Zero.
Dude, of course. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Senpai was there, allegedly. Fucking Captain Zack, fucking extorting and fucking people. Dude, no, this, like, I think I said it. The Smash community is full of degenerate, and so is the fighting game community in general. There's tons of fucking this shit going on all the time. It's just like no one's ever talking about it except people from the fighting community. Like, this is nothing new. This is not even that bad compared to other shit. Like, seriously, research that shit. That shit is wild. Like, what is it? One guy fucking, I think, got banned and arrested because he would go to tournaments and he played, what is it, Street Fighter? A guy who wears a trench coat. He wore a trench coat. Everyone thought, like, oh, he's, like, acting like a character. That's really something, I guess. It's kind of weird, but whatever. No, he liked to flash people. He was naked under the fucking trench coat. Like, fucking, and they arrested his ass.
Dude, who knew that a game that I enjoyed playing with my friends at parties and stuff in middle school and high school turned out to breed such a community of degenerates?
They're everywhere, dog. Like, it's just blanketed. They're everywhere. Just pay attention to your circle.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Yeah, for real. I don't know. All right, well, that's it. Then I'm probably going to fuck off. I'm not feeling too good anyway. I feel like shit.
See you, Aura.
We had a big day, Aura.
Yeah, I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I fell asleep immediately after the T3. I fell asleep, and I woke up for this, like, just in time.
Shit.
Oh, that's lovely.
Dude, I went T3 to John to this. Like, I just looped in. Now
I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I got, like, a fever and shit. Like, I took medicine, fell asleep, got up just in time. I almost felt like missed it. You know what I mean? I think I got on here late.
I don't even know who these people are replying. Because normally I see, like, the people who normally reply to my shit will jump in. Yeah. I don't even know who these fuckers are, but, like, it's fucking hilarious. He's really upset by this. He's really
Connor or the people
I didn't think he'd be so mad. I didn't think he'd be this mad.
What's he saying?
Really?
All I'm doing is telling him to get railed by a fucking horse.
You don't think a guy that says winner's point of view in his bio is going to get mad if you challenge him?
All I am doing is telling him to get railed by a horse and calling him a pussy. I'm not saying anything about any of the other shit, right? I'm not talking about it. I'm nothing. I'm not even talking about it. Not at all. Not at all.
The winner's point of view.
I'm just telling him to get railed by a horse, and he cannot stop responding to me.
Wait, so he's mad.
Wait, is he still responding to you?
Telling him to get railed by a horse. That's gonna make the winner so mad.
The winner's point of view. I don't get railed by horses.
It's literally just Crow. Like, what the fuck does it matter? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no. The winner's point of view doesn't get railed by horses. He rails the horses. Okay, get that shit right.
God damn, dude.
Jesus Christ.
What, dog?
That's funny. I don't think that was the intended effect, but it's kind of funny.
This is some fun, man. Like I said, man, out of all of this shit, right? I am having at least fun with that fucking dirtbag, right? And again, I want to make this as clear as I can to everybody, right? If you honestly feel that it's somehow relevant or appropriate to state. And again, this is the thing, right? Because what'd you say, Steve? He has disavowed his brother 100%. He is not defending his brother at all for what he did, right?
No, he just gave more nuance to shit and explained what happened.
And
for
that
people who
fucking
didn't understand the situation.
Okay? And that fucking fig, Connor, who's so desperate to take some horse cock up his ass, right? That bastard is stating that the only reason why we see Technicals going to bat for Zero so hard is because if he didn't, then he would have to condemn his own brother. He already did that, you dishonest jackass. That's why I said you were digging up dirt, because you went to Reddit to go find dirt, because you couldn't do shit to the guy. Right?
Like, what was he looking for that he stumbled across that? Like, what the fuck
I know,
was he
right?
Wait,
I happened to find this thing from years ago about this guy's brother, guys.
Didn't he even admit that he didn't know anything about this situation or Technicals at all?
Yeah, he did. Meaning he went specifically to find dirt, right?
Jesus Christ.
He specifically went to go find dirt.
At least entrust someone to find dirt who knows the situation and topic that you're talking about.
Maybe if WillyMac doesn't find relevance in this, I think I shouldn't find relevance in this to an extent. Like
Willy's already polling.
Willy
he doesn't want to be a part of it anymore.
Willy seems to be very level-headed when it comes to this shit, and I feel like these guys are just kind of like angry right now.
Dude, he is. Like, you see how we like still disagree at the end, but we come to compromises on like intellectual compromise. Like that's how the way it should be. The way that it's resorted to now, where it's just come to this, like, and there's a fucking after hours and the entire community shitting on technicals just shows up to it.
They you know what I mean? Sports. That's the thing.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I'm like this. I don't know. That's the biggest like fuck you thing I've ever seen them do in a long time. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. They could say whatever they want. They could justify it how they want. But like, dude, their interactions on Twitter have been very fucking angry. And like all of a sudden now all this shit comes out and they're covering the dude's brother and they're showing censored images of fucking possible CP for whatever reason. Now let's go over Zero. No, dude, I don't fucking buy it. Like, there's no way you'll convince me that this isn't like a bad faith. Yeah.
Here's one simple question that I have to respond to all that. What about Nairo? Is anybody going to be I feel like all the attention is getting taken off of him with this situation.
It is.
I don't I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Zero. He seems like a piece of shit. He seems weird and creepy, but I have no say in that. Like, YouTube just has to let him on.
Well, you also got to look at the evidence. It's just like H2O. I don't like H2O, but there was no evidence to point that he did about the fucking shit that they were saying he was doing.
Yeah, but there is exactly what you guys are saying. There is evidence to point to Nairo doing. Yeah, no, it's concrete too. It's concrete. It's not even opinion based. It's concrete shit. He did fuck this minor. Like, now here's the thing. He said he was raped the first time, then he was blackmailed into it the second time. But that is way more incredible belief, and Technicals does challenge that. You know, he's like, "Are you serious? Like, you're saying you got blackmailed? You want me to believe that?" Like, so like that's what I'm saying.
There's witnesses that saw them together. There's witnesses that saw them go to the same room and not come
home. There's tweets that they were flirting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so like I don't understand why it's like, oh, he defends predators because his brother is like creepy and shit. You know, like, no, dude, like he's going after Nairo really hard. Like, there's no way you can really dismiss that. I mean, you can take that how you will, like walk back or whatever. No, he's going at Nairo really hard because like he is in tournament. He's been welcome back, and all the people who are shitting on Zero right now, a good chunk of them were supporting Nairo. That was the best part. I saw welcome back Zero. That's why I thought it was like also what do you call it? As a burn to them, because all the people who fucking supported Nairo hated that fucking hashtag, and he did show the hypocrisy between them. He showed one of the guys like, oh, welcome back Nairo. You know, you don't accuse people with false evidence. You know, fucking let's welcome back Nairo to tournaments. The same guy is like, Zero is a fucking pedophile. Fuck him. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Technicals unearthed a lot of shit with the welcome back hashtag. So I don't know what his specific intention is. It could be a couple things. It's interpretation based, I think.
Didn't he say that he wanted to show the hypocrisy in real time?
Yes, yeah. We did. We talked. Catch T3 tomorrow. It's going to be on Sen's channel. So
do it. Yeah, that's good.
Well, I don't know. What Sen, is it going to be out tomorrow or just whenever?
Tomorrow. Yeah. Because I'm waiting for Steve to upload to like give it to me in the thing so I can download it, render, and process.
Yeah, so like just keep it on
you don't have to
channel.
Wait for it. It'll be rendered already. So I already edited out that part that we had to edit out.
Lewis part,
Lewis, yes.
Yeah. So like just keep an eye on Sen's channel. It'll be up there. It's a special premiere. Kind of like today's. If you haven't seen today's T3, go check it out. It's pretty good. How well did it do, Sen? Did it do all right? Yeah. How did it do?
Did pretty good. Did better than I was expecting, also.
How many views did it get? Over 1,000?
I don't know, but it's still growing.
Over 1,000 though.
He got over 100 people in the premiere. I saw it.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into another Con Order. I really appreciate WillyMac for coming on. And like I said, man, I have no issues if we disagree on something. We can actually just talk about it. And even if we disagree, we can still like fucking be reasonable people and have friendly fucking conversations, right? And I know that I have said some nasty things about the assholes on fucking Twitter right now and the bullshit that they fucking pulled with technicals, and I stand by every fucking statement I made. You guys are fucking degenerates. Honestly, man, maybe it's just that I'm older, so I'm not willing to play these fucking like gay op shits and fucking faggot ass shit that you're fucking. Oh man. But look. If you guys want to fucking do that shit, if you want to put the dirt that fucking gremlin of yours dug up for you on your fucking channels and stream it and be like, look at what his brother did. Oh my god, I go look at what. Yeah, it's called digging up dirt on somebody because he's been ratioing your asses on Twitter nonstop for over a week. So you went after his family, right? It's disgusting. It's way below the fucking belt. You absolutely did it for that purpose, and it's completely irrelevant. And I will address Connor's point again. Connor's saying that the reason why this is so relevant is because the only reason why Technicals is defending Zero is because if he didn't, then he would have to condemn his brother. He already condemned his brother. He already disavowed what his brother did. He already said his brother should have never fucking done it. Okay?
Yeah, and to Redsky's point, to Redsky's point, what about Nairo? There's no one talking about that and how Technicals is going after him, and no one's even caring about that.
Well, because what you have to understand is Technicals is going after Nairo. These idiots can't go after Nairo. That's Technicals beat, right? So if I want content, who am I going to go after?
That's not very, actually, if we're using the same logic, that's not very beneficial to like, that's only going to help Nairo, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, if they're taking attention off of this with their
well, like that's what I'm saying. Like they're making him look shitty, right? And it's not gonna look good for his takedown on Nairo.
Okay, so I guess Nairo's good to go then.
Yes, that's
so
what
the one guy that was able, the one guy that was able to like make Nairo look bad, right? Is now going to have like muddied water because
that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, Diorio fucking tweeted. He's like, I bet Leffen is laughing so hard right now, and I'm like, really? So
it's not about the kids, and it's not about you guys caring about children or whatever fucking fake.
That's why it's called. We've been saying this to you the entire time.
That's why it's called.
They don't care about any of it. They're mad at Technicals, so they want to browbeat Technicals.
They're mad and they want money.
If they did care, they would know about this shit when it happened.
Exactly. Jesus.
So I don't know, dude. It is what it is. I just think this whole thing has been petty. I think it's gone to a level where it never needed to go to. I think people that's what I'm saying. Like I've known about this shit for years. I even told Technicals when fucking Nairo came back saying he handled it with legal action. To me, I was like, oh, fucking he got the law involved. That's good enough for me. And then Technicals. Thank God he made the ban Nairo video because I didn't notice some of the shit that like I was just missing because he was like really suave about it. He's like, I handle it legally. And then Technicals, I think, told me, he's like, he didn't really handle it legally. He said he reached a legal agreement. So like he basically just got Captain Zach to shut the fuck up or something like that. So I was just like, I would have never noticed it if he didn't point it out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like there's things I learned from the fucking ban Nairo video. Like, you know, and like, as somebody who was like, oh, cool, you know, he fucking handled it legally. He must be innocent. Like, no, I can take that shit back now because now I know new things about it. And I'm like, it is hypocritical for fucking Zero and other people like Anti to be banned. Hax got banned. You want to know why Hax got banned? Because there was rumor of him conspiring. It doesn't take much to ban anybody from Smash. You just need a bit of evidence and you get banned, you know? And it was fake. So Hax got banned for that. So like, you know, why is Nairo not banned? It's only fair. So, like, you know, if Technicals didn't fucking make this video, yeah, I'd still be fucking oblivious to Nairo's bullshit. So, that's all I'm going to say to it.
I'd be oblivious to everything because I didn't know any of this fucking shit. So, yeah. And I didn't see it as a defense for Zero.
I didn't see it that way. That's not the way I took it. That's not the way I took it. I focused on Nairo. When he started bringing up Nairo, that's where all my attention went to. That's where I was like, oh, shit, this isn't fair. Like, he even read by the rules.
This is what I was trying to like say though, right? You have that perspective because, and you really care about like the content he's been doing on the Smash stuff, right? Like you've been really focused on it. These assholes are not. They're not watching his content when he talks about it, right? They might say that they are, right? They might do a stream on it, but realistically, they don't fucking care, right? They're not involved in this in any way, shape, or form. So when you're seeing and you understand what the intention is, they don't. They have no fucking idea what they're watching.
Yeah, and I don't really hold that against anybody. I'm just trying to say, I'm like, there's civil ways to go about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. And like I think it just turned into, I don't know what this has turned into. And I'm just like, it's not really about anything that really matters. The important thing right now, I think, is the Nairo shit, not competing in tournaments. You know what I mean? because like literally, like I found that shit out. I'm like, damn, like I never noticed it. My friend found out through mainstream sources about this thing. That's how fucking much of an impact the band Nairo thing has had, and that's a big deal. Like, I don't know, man. Just whatever. Whenever you want to leave, we can. I'm just bullshitting. I'll take medicine.
All right, guys, let's head out. You guys want to play Halo?
Yeah, bro. I gotta take medicine. I don't feel good. I'll probably see you there in a minute.
Okay, all right. Let's head out. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in for another stream. I have okay burning so many of these fucking bridges.